Hello, everyone.
Hello, I'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Hello. Goodbye. No. But yes, greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to the latest session of Legends of Nordereth Bloody Gold. I do not know why I turned to Russian accent when I began doing introduction, but I suppose this is what we are doing now.
I'm here as well until all the players show up.
That's fair. Hello.
Hi.
But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's chat? How are things?
Things are good. Just
That is
got off
good.
work.
Hey, let's go.
Always a blast. I mean, that's every time we play because of scheduling, but
That's fair, yeah.
you know.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
I just spent $330 on a Magic the Gathering tournament entry that's happening at PAX.
Oh, I see.
It includes a VIP pass to the Command Zone that's happening at PAX, as well as two pre-release tournaments
Neat.
for Dominaria United.
I see. You know, I still have yet to really play much of, like, any Magic the Gathering. Which I suppose I am somewhat surprised by.
As a person on the server, all I ask is that you look at the books for inspiration for things.
Fair enough, yeah. Which I've occasionally, like, I've looked a little bit at. Also, hi, Renagamer. Fancy seeing you here. Also, before I forget, I need to grab the most important thing that any DM requires.
Have we given Renagamer VIP at this point in Twitch chat?
Not yet. But nonetheless. Tis a rare Monday appearance on my end. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't. I mean, you're here for the one stream. Aw, Renagamer, you're cool. You're cool in our hearts. Oh yeah, come on. I mean, hey, if Renagamer does ever fill out the player application, I'd be more than willing to have them. But nonetheless.
I mean, I'm also noticing that Renagator, I'm not cool enough, and I'm a player for this.
Hey, I feel like you're kind of selling yourself short there.
Also, I just realized I don't think you can use the VIP stuff until you get partner or affiliate.
Yeah, not really, at least not yet. But nonetheless, speaking of segues, dice.
Greetings from the macabre in the afternoon.
But yes, hello. But yeah, Renegade.
How many people remember that show?
Remember what? Sorry.
Where Greetings from the Macabre and Afternoon comes from.
That sounds.
Said by the infamous BB Argos.
BB Argos. Yeah, there's there's not ringing a bell. Also, hi, Gab.
Is that Tales from the Crypt Keeper?
No, however, he was heavily inspired by Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
Side thing, I've been invited in the grad policies by sharing the temple. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine with advertising other products here, as long as you're not like spamming it and you're doing it properly.
It slices, it dices, it does Julian fries.
Now that, on the other hand, that could get you banned. No, I'm kidding. No.
It also apparently makes...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I showed that to two of the DMs for another Discord I'm in.
I see.
And I might show it to a third in another Discord.
Also, you know what? Mitchum, pick a color.
Purple.
Purple it is.
Purple.
With the power of purple.
With
purple
the power
is
of Saints Row, purple.
Maybe not that purple. It's a little too purple.
Yeah, it's very deep purple.
Very
Oh, God.
vibrant.
Tap into my character sheet.
Nature, I'm going to need your address again in a week or two's time.
What it?
I'm sending you a new set of dice that I'm getting at PAX.
You you don't. You don't need to get me shit.
I mean, it's just gonna be a $10 thing of dice.
I suppose, but like,
Well, if you're offering, no, I'm kidding.
I mean, new dice are always awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I am such a God, I am like when it comes to people getting me gifts, I'm always like or no or stop it, because I'm always
You are.
I
Nate,
hmm?
there are multiple people on this server whose love language is gifts. Take my fucking gift.
I know that's very well, because very much for me it's like, well, you should use that money on other things, other than
I'm
something I
literally
didn't freaking.
I'm literally going on vacation. This is part of that money.
I know, but this is very much the very irrational like side of brain. Like, no, don't spend that money on me. I don't need anything. I never asked for anything. Frickin'.
Like, if anything, I might just send you the freebie dice that come in a gift bag for attending said convention.
God, just seeing everyone just like, no, don't be nice. Have a nice day, sport. There's no horde shaming here. Give me the more click clacks, the better.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Bruh. Anyway, Ghost, pick a color.
Coffee.
Ooh, good choice. Man, a lot of people have been using the coffee dice as of late.
Yeah, coffee's gotten popular as of recent.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really have any orange dice, so that's kind of the closest stand-in, to be fair. But, like...
Yeah.
Also,
I love that I made a post on my Twitter, and I'm drawing like this super like good vampire piece, because again I've been playing Vampire, so vampire brain rot, and I drew this like really good, like surprisingly good image of a woman like mid faint, and then I made a post on my Twitter. I was like, let's play a game. Is she suffering from a vampire attack or tuberculosis and corsets?
Oof.
Okay, I have a question. If you're playing Vampire, wait,
Yes.
Vampire the video game or the role-playing game by White Wolf?
The
Video
Vampire,
game.
the game.
Okay, for a second there, I thought you were talking about the White Wolf game.
Mm.
Because I was about to ask, what is your faction and what is your clan?
Now I'm curious. Now I want to play that.
Is this, this isn't, oh my god, what's the name of the series? This isn't the Masquerade.
Yeah, I was talking about Vampire the Masquerade.
Oh, yeah.
I've been meaning to play that.
Apparently, I remember taking a quiz a while ago as to what clan I was. I don't know a whole lot about,
So
the series.
if you're gonna play Vampire, here's some advice: do not join any of the LARP groups.
Oof. That, sounds like an interesting experience.
Specifically, the Camarilla LARP groups. There is a online LARP system that is a worldwide network called the Camarilla Roleplay Network. Yes, it's based on the actual Camarilla faction in the game.
Oh my, interesting.
There's a whole bunch of power gamers who will basically shred newbies apart unless they are very politically adept and know what they're doing.
Fun.
The whole entire thing is a mess, and I got taken advantage of back when I was playing Requiem.
Yeah, that
Wait,
sounds...
Wait, Vampire Masquerade, like the video game where you can be a Nosferatu and have to go through the sewers.
That is based on a role-playing game.
Indeed.
Tabletop.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. That explains it. I was like, how the fuck is Vampire the Blood Masquerade still have an online system? It's been years.
No, yeah,
Because
it
it's
is.
based on
Yeah, it's based on a TTRPG.
Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Also, World's ending right now in the TTRPG because the Second Crusade has started.
Oh, fun!
Like apparently, the Second Crusade was starting when Fifth Edition came out, and they just said, "Yeah, no, World's gonna be constantly ending because of the Second
Oh, shit.
Inquisition."
Is it
Which
Spanish?
basically
Because no
means-
one will expect it.
Well, also, it's the U.S. government that's running the Inquisition this time.
Oh,
That's interesting.
that's somehow
Yeah,
worse.
it's not only the U.S. government but also the Vatican teaming up together.
Why does this sound like
What's
a
this
plot
Helsing?
from? I was about to say, why does this sound like a plot from Helsing?
It
Like,
sounds like the exact thing that happens in Helsing Ultimate.
Because it kind of is also also because of this, you can play as a human now.
oh right,
In
yeah, I remember
Vampire.
something about that. Yeah.
You can, because Brian Lee,
Yeah.
what's
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
yeah. Oh yeah. Brandon Lee Mulligan
Dimension
played one.
20 guy. He played as a human, and that whole entire system is based around your faith in God and the church.
Interesting.
And you can actually use a cross as a weapon to burn the shape of it into the faces of vampires and make them hurt for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
The
Fun
more I
times.
hear about this, it is simultaneously fascinating and simultaneously way out of the fucks I give zone.
Also, the the game that they play on the World of Darkness Twitch channel is supposedly canon to the actual storyline that is going on within the books.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I need to look a little more into the Masquerade series just in general.
All you need to know is when a new edition happens, the world resets, essentially.
Ah, interesting.
The world will have ended every single time they end an edition.
Okay.
Fascinating, actually. That's actually pretty interesting.
Cool.
Hello, y'all.
Hi, Shadow. Hi, Oz.
Oh,
And with that, I shall
Hello.
take my leave.
All right. Get the fuck out of here, son of a bitch. Get the... Okay. See ya.
You'll never take me alive!
Yeah, get out, square. Oh, good.
You know, it's weird. Every time Fredboat and Hydra turn themselves back up, volume-wise, every time I turn them down.
Really? That's weird. Yeah.
It's just a weird glitch with my Discord that makes it so I can't hear y'all for like 2 minutes while I set it up.
Ah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say it never changes on my end at least, but I don't know.
Maybe it's a weird
Over.
Discord thing.
Maybe. Hang on. there's a
You've
few
seen
things
the
in chat.
new weird Discord mobile.
Possibly, yeah. Oh, there's a few things in chat. Chessex Pounded Dice. That's all I'm gonna say. I think I remember seeing that on Amazon. I didn't know coffee colored
My
dice.
local game store carries those.
Ah, I gotcha. See, I didn't even know coffee colored dice were even a thing. They are. I actually got those as a Christmas present from my parents, which admittedly I also found on Amazon list because they made me make a Christmas list. Because,
You also use that, I think.
yeah, I mean, the coffee dice have been pretty popular as of late. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I am the majority of the use of the coffee dice.
Well, a few other groups have been using them as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I know. I request it most of the time.
That's fair.
After this session, I'll probably go in and print off which sheet if that's possible, so I can have it with me next Monday.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm not taking my computer.
Oh right, yeah. I'm gonna have to do some things. But yes, the dice were they were actually part of a little set that was it was a little D&D like kind of fake coffee mug that you pop open the lid and it has like the coffee and also some sugar cube dice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's really cute, and it turns out the silicone of the coffee cup is actually food grade, so I can actually use it as a travel cup if I want to. So if I
Oh,
ever,
that's dope.
it is still silicone, so it is a little bit floppy, but it still works.
Food grade
It's just how that
silicone.
Yeah.
sounds.
It also technically has a straw, though I probably won't really use it because it would be a bitch to clean.
Yeah, fair.
I,
But other
who
than that,
uses
still
straw
cool.
these days?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Straw
I don't
these
really use straws these days. They're bad for the environment. At least disposable ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Helsing. Yep, that's an anime. Brings. Oh yeah, we were
Also,
talking
be right back. Give me
about
one sec.
Masquerade. Yeah, they're good. Brings powerful killers with a cross to mind. Oh, I need to listen. It's been a while since I've listened to much Powerwolf or Sabaton.
Oh, Nature, did you listen to the Antimai?
I didn't. I'll have to do that at some point in the near future. From what I listened to,
The whole
it was
album
nice,
is 50 minutes.
nice. Wait, 50 or 15?
50.
I see. Interesting. And then sounds like gifts aren't quite nature's favorite things. All right, look. I mentioned this before. My ammo or my brain when it comes to people giving me gifts. I always feel unworthy to be given such things because I never ask for anything. I need of nothing. I want of nothing. I am happy as I am, and people keep insisting on giving me things. And I'm like, no, stop it, stop giving me things. Stop being nice.
A simple DM with simple needs.
Exactly. Like I'm not a very high maintenance person. I don't ask for things. I'm happy as I am.
You are like one of the chillest people I know, gonna be
Oh,
honest.
thank you. Yeah. Like
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the exact opposite to where like my family will get like checks as gifts from family members, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't have to," and I'm just like, "Well, if you don't want it, can I have it?"
nah, that's fair.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean even for me that's why like if I ever get Christmas stuff it's typically like money or something because I never make Christmas lists or I'm forced to make Christmas lists because I never
Yeah.
ask for anything. Cuz I never want
That's
anything. Like even
that's
for my
something
birthday. Like
Yeah, that's something I fucking hate about living in the South is you're always expected to never take up gifts offers. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna give you a gift card if you watch my dogs. And I'm like, I'm afraid of dogs. Hold up to this. And then when I ask calling, can I have the gift card? You go to my parents and say I yelled at you and shook you down for money. I love this place.
Yeah, that's weird.
And it's like, oh, well, you helped me move. Can I buy you a pizza? You're supposed to say, no, I don't want that pizza. But I'm like, dude, I fucking love pizza. Give it.
I guess that is just kind of a cultural thing depending on what place you're
It
from.
sucks. It's so annoying because, like,
because I think also
like
in Japan, that's also a bit of a thing. Like you have to refuse a compliment or a gift 3 times before you can accept it. Like that. Like that's a bit of a cultural thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like it's so annoying.
Anyway, Oz, I thought you were gonna say something.
I said it all right because it's almost time.
Yeah. Sorry, I was about to remark on.
I am a bit out of it right now, so if I ever, because I just don't have the mental energy to like fully flip into wit. So if I end up metagaming, just tap me.
That is quite fair. That is quite fair. All right, so I suppose in that case, without further ado,
Because getting ready for this trip has not been easy.
I believe everyone's here. Yeah. Mission.
What are you doing with?
Yeah.
I set aside like 3 hours tonight for D&D because I am still working on getting ready for my trip.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Which wish thee luck. But anyway, I suppose if there isn't anything else to cover, or at least there isn't anything else to cover during the preamble. I suppose I only have one.
I was just saying nudge me if I end up saying something wrong because my brain is currently still in the headspace of planning for my Kamiyashi game.
Yeah, yes. I heard you and I'm aware. All right. Now I only have one question to ask the party before we go any further. Is everyone ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's go!
Ooh! Yeah, baby! Alrighty, so let me change over the music. Could one of the
I will be very.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, you go.
I was going to say, I'm going to be very upset if someone in this chat doesn't think of that One Very Odd Parents clip, which is, this reminds me of The Hunt, and doesn't say that at some point during this game.
I can't remember what you're
Never watched,
referencing.
Yeah,
It's some
see?
point where Timmy goes to, like, some British hunters club, and all the, like, Pritz, like, college boys are like, this reminds me of The Hunt! And they're always, like, talking about it, but they've never hunted
Very
anything.
very like Conquest for Africa, like old British, like big game hunter.
It was, like, really early in Very Odd Parents running, too. It was, like, before the style changed.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't remember it. But anyway, could one of the party members please tell me what happened last time we left our heroes?
Betzel continues to fuck over Omen accidentally.
Wit finally got
Sorry.
into the dream,
Hmm.
and
Indeed.
Puck translated what was on the thing. It was different from what it was Wetzel. It was
Oh
when
yeah, that was a bit of a long one.
I'm permission to go into iambic pentameter and read it off.
If you want to read it off, go for it.
When the wildhood comes and the wolf converges, the maiden and scholar shall bleed. Open your mind, seek ruby and ivory, and give enlightenments to the two-headed seed.
Whatever that means.
Wit had their dream sequence where they just saw the weird Resident Evil dog, its two halves on the floor. And Wit was like,
And he
bro, what the
bombed
fuck?
it. Literally.
Yeah. Wit was like, bro, what the fuck? Dog said wolf, Wit said holy bomb, and just evaporated the thing.
Wit said 1d12 radiant damage upon ye.
Wit said that one scene in Vampire where the priest holds the cross to you and it fucking sucks to look at.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Oh, la, la, la. Wait.
There was also
Five, three.
in the part where it's morning time, the Orc tribes decided to go ahead and draw a bit of a I guess you could say like what actually like dealt some damage to them, because if we remember, they came back to they come to the camp and we notice some of their gears are like busted. It's because of this creature that the Orc lady decided to go ahead and draw, which the Orc lady's name is, hold on, let me
It's Kasha?
look.
Yes, it is Kasha.
Yeah, Kasha.
My brain fully processed it as just a Triceratops with Sailor Moon hair.
Possibly. But the way
That is such a
the way
great,
nature,
that is such a great descriptor for it.
Yeah.
For what the picture usually drew.
and then
Sorry.
Omen.
This is for that really stupid. That's great. Sorry, yeah, I'll shut up.
Thanks.
But Omen and Puck became like Puck became like a hype man for Omen in like a little bit of the scene, which I really enjoyed. And it was basically like saying some stuff about the planning, and then I think the party left the camp. I think that was all of it.
Wetzel had to say multiple times, we need to bring it in alive. Don't kill it.
Oh yeah.
Wetzel had to say like 3 fucking times, like, no, they want to capture it
there's
and
also
offer it to
like the
something.
debate on whether it be a leader or like some sort of higher being.
Like
and then there's
Wetzel
just Puck.
Yeah.
There's just Puck going. They just want to get high.
Yeah, and Wetzel is constantly just like, it doesn't matter what we're sacrificing it to, we need it alive. Don't fucking kill it.
Puck is supposed to be
I
like ignorant.
love
How did he know
this.
about getting high?
Right?
I mean,
yeah.
Puck's always fucking with plants.
that's a
yeah.
fair point.
Fair.
to say.
Plants are gonna do
The
something
most
to you.
innocent stoner.
I was about to say, I don't think the concept of being high is lost on Puck.
The most
Literally how
innocent
Wetzel
stoner.
found God.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to taste Puck's like marijuana someday
Yeah.
if he ever decides to
And-
make one.
I
Yeah,
don't know
and
what
to
Puck's
finish-
having, but can I have some?
Not
ain't
the
no
drug
problem like a
at
Puck
you.
body.
No.
But to finish the recap, Wetzel went to his dad. Wetzel was like, bruh, what the fuck am I as a species? He was like, I can tell you this, this, and this. He traded the witch coin. he got some medicine to help Gregor
Yeah, that.
overcome his sickness, and Wetzel like learned. I have a very detailed note about this. Notes. Wetzel learned that Catwin's brother Brenemer, is that how you say it?
Brenemer or Brenemir?
Brenemer. Brenemer basically fucked around and found out and couldn't pay
Oh yes,
up.
it was Branmore.
And
Branmore.
You know,
Branmore.
I realized with the way that Wetzel presented the medicine to Gregor, probably got our one fan fiction writer crying.
Oh, why? Anyway.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
I
it.
have to go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Wetzel gave some of the medicine to Gregor and be like, hey, just take care of yourself, you owe me a coffee. Then Wetzel had a honestly, very heartfelt conversation with Catwin, where he was like, hey, look, I'm probably the reason the party's falling apart, and that kind of just doesn't help me feeling worthless and shit. But I'm going to try and get your brother back if I can. And Catwin was like, you're a dumbass, but you're also kind of great, and I hope you achieve great things. And I was like, thank you, Goth Mom. And Catwin
Mom.
reached into her. Yeah,
It's
and then
close.
Catwin reached into her lady purse.
Yeah, that's
Can't
yes.
seem to say that right.
That is a term for it. Yes.
She reached into her lady's purse and gave Wetzel Omen's coin and be like, you can give that back to him when you think it's ready. Wetzel's like, okay, why do I keep fucking over Omen without thinking about it?
Omen in the
And-
background
She
going
was
to solve
keeping it in her
Hey,
chest.
this belongs
She
to
was
a
keeping it
beast.
by her chest.
Yeah. And eventually Omen's gonna try and sneak his hand into Catwin's bra to try and get it back, and she's gonna slap the shit out of him and be like, it's not fucking here.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait
Yeah.
for that, by the way. And Wetzel's holding on to Omen's coin, and he's figuring out when to give it back, because basically this is the only way Omen can talk to the ferryman. Spread the sickness a bit. And Wetzel even admitted, like, oh, I'm with you, so that means the ferryman can come to you. And that means I'm ruining more people's lives. Oh, but I'm Stockholm Syndrome, so I love my dad.
Oh, the joy.
Uh,
But I think that's all? I think that
Nope,
was
because
all.
then Wetzel went to our favorite bug lady, and Wetzel like fed her crab, and went, "Do you want to
Holy
help us
shit,
track
what
a
did
beast?"
happen to Amia?
Oh, yeah, Sabine.
Sabine or Amia?
No,
Oh.
I know that Jason's talking about Sabine, but like, what is Amia just gone?
Where I don't know. Where is Amia?
Where the
We
fuck is
did
Amia?
do a head count. I do remember that.
I mean,
I don't know
wanna
if
go...
nature described.
Wait, who is
I don't
Amia?
know.
Yeah, wait. Who is Amia again?
I mean,
I don't know.
yes,
Speak of
I
that
don't know. I
name.
don't know who Amia is. Who the fuck is Amia? I don't see.
I
I
can't
don't
believe
remember there
I'm
being an
guessed
Amia in
it. They're my
camp.
best friends.
I legit forgot who Amia is.
Sorry.
It was the other player character.
Oh, they're face down in a ditch somewhere. We have to go loot them. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Damn! Oh,
Wow. Wow.
holy shit!
They tried to run a medicine check on a spider. They failed, and they are currently dead.
No remorse. Okay, Jesus.
I barely knew Amia. I haven't formed that much of a connection.
Yeah.
Amia stood
You
in the
know-
corner
fair.
and brewed the entire session.
Speaking of spiders,
Anyway,
what happened to little Benjamin?
Benjamin's vibing. Benjamin's still there.
Okay,
He's just
I
been
like
to
he's just been hiding. He's just been
Yeah.
I like to imagine.
Actually wait, I think
Paimon
Benjamin's back at
and-
the hut.
Ah, shit.
Is it?
Well, no, I
or
like.
is he just chilling on wit top of head?
Watching somewhere in Sabine's like purse. Just
Yeah.
just chilling, vibing in there, like
Stolen.
just chilling in the buffet of all the other bugs.
Yeah.
He stole him.
I like to imagine Benjamin is the same as Paimon. Every time the party gets moving, they like stay behind in case shit happens. They're just like, our owners are dumbasses. Yeah, I know, right? And then once everything calms down, they walk out and go like, hi. And then we remember we have them.
They're easily forgettable.
But yeah,
At
They're
times.
companions. They're not the forefront of
Yeah.
everything, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vetzel went to Sabine, gave her head pats, and went, you want to hunt stuff? And Sabine went, yes. And then Vetzel, like, put her on his tail and slithered. And no, he's giving her
Piggyback.
piggyback rides.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, that's another
Sabine
thing
became
to...
backpack.
Yeah, that's another thing to remember and clarify. I just want to call this quick, and then we can go back to the recap. I believe the party comp for... I believe the companions you're bringing along are Kasha, well, because she has to, Sabine...
And Catwayne.
And
Catwayne.
Catwayne.
And whatever two fucking dumb bumbling orcs Kasha's bringing with her.
They I don't think they count as companions.
Yeah,
like the
for
rest
the sake
them
of this,
do.
they are considered companions. So really, it's
Yeah,
Kasha,
they're expendable.
Catwayne, Sabine, I believe also Zomin, and it was going to be either Katir or I think it was Katir. Or sorry, or was it
Katir-
Gregor?
I
Or was it
heard
Gregor
that
and Katir?
Katir, Roman, and Gregor were holding down this area.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
Roman,
the
Katir,
other
and
three are
Gregor.
the other three are holding down the fort. We're only taking
Oh, it's like okay.
We're only taking Bug Girl and Catwin, and then
Sabine,
once
okay.
we make contact with the orcs, we're sending for the others.
Okay, all right. I will have to mark that down. Okay.
Also, is
Can't
Puck
wait.
going to be the one to lead the expedition?
Oh shit.
It's a good question. We'll get into it. We'll have to get into it
So
once recap.
Gotcha.
sorry. This is for after recap is finished.
Okay. All right. Is there any final things that the party recalls they feel is important to note?
No.
Isn't it the morning
left.
of the 11th?
ooh,
I think
the
you're
date.
right. Actually, you're gonna
Yes,
beat me
it
to
is
the
morning of
punch
the
there.
11th, because we started
You
on the
always ask
11th
the
and we haven't moved
question.
on from that day.
I think it is
Gotcha.
is it the morning of the 11th or the 12th? I think it is the 11th.
It is the 11th, yeah.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Beat me to the fucking punch there. You're okay. I think you're one of the first groups. Well, actually, no. Striking Cold Iron and Dilsa did. But like, you're still one of the first groups that actually answered that question unprompted.
You asked if there's anything else important, and you always ask.
That's a fair point. That is a fair assessment.
Also, don't forget in whoever the fates praise for inspiration.
Indeed. Yes. I would have been getting that after the recap is done.
I think that's all I remember.
Anything else? Going once?
I have a note that just says Catwin is pissed off AF, bruh. So
That's normal. That's regular. That's just
normal. She's always grumpy.
Catwayne. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
I think that was Catwin when Vetzel said her brother's name.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pretty sure that's what it
maybe.
was.
Yeah, probably.
Omen also left Zomin a little bit of that crab dagger
Yeah.
Omen
to discern
fucking
if it's
told
magical.
Omen, like, hey, research this ancient dagger of power. You mean I want a
Yeah.
capsule for a fishing boat? Yes. This will be the god killer.
Whit
All
was
right.
like, "Oh, it's the crab dagger."
Anyways. All right.
Did you know 1 in 10 people die by crab knife every year? It's a new epidemic.
And so,
done.
as we begin to prepare, as we begin to rejoin our heroes, we shall first see to whom the fates smile kindly upon this day. Yes, I need to grab a D4. Here's a couch drop. All right. Yeah. We have a 4, so Oz. Sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah, so Wit gets a point of inspiration. And secondly, yeah, a 1. So Omen gets a point of inspiration.
Hey, let's go.
Nice. Alrighty. So let me grab some somewhat fitting music for this particular portion of the venture.
Fire up Monster Hunter OST.
No, that's I don't know if I can. I'm hesitant to play that on stream.
Yeah, because that's Nintendo. Nintendo fucking hates people.
Well, that's
on
Capcom.
stream.
Capcom is Monster Hunter. But still.
That's right.
You know that's weird. because like they do nothing about Ace Attorney music on the streams, but I bet they would do something about Monster Hunter music.
Maybe.
Probably. And if
Yeah.
you fucking stream anything from Nintendo, you're dead.
Unless it's a fan remix like Zelda and Chill.
Yeah.
Unless
if it's a
literally
fan,
with the
if it's a
game
fan
on
of-
screen.
Yeah.
And even then, it's iffy.
Yeah. If you're playing the game, I believe you're still fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's specifically if you haven't had proof that you bought the game.
Yeah.
The only time that actually I've seen a game being played get copyright stricken for the music was Undertale.
Really?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is, weird.
I know of a couple streamers that weren't able to upload their VODs to YouTube because the whole thing got copyright struck for Undertale music.
That's so weird. Huh.
You want to know something interesting?
Hmm.
A lot of Call of Duty games actually prevent you from showing the in-game cutscenes.
What? Huh.
Like if you stream a lot of like Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the space one, you cannot show the cutscenes as they are on your stream, or you will be copyright claimed.
Huh. Weird.
It's weird, man. And then you have Street Fighter that's just like, oh, you want to use our entire soundtrack where you play a random game? Go ahead.
Yeah, that is fairly weird.
Okay.
All right, so, sorry, I am grabbing the music. Trying to find
Okay.
something
Why not just go with the good old-fashioned industrious spirits?
tempting, but I'd rather say that for very particular, very specific instances.
One of the classics.
You know what? I'll grab some.
It's a shame we can't play copyright music on stream, because the entire time Puck is leading us, all I hear is "Send me on my way, send me on my way."
Yeah, I'm trying to find like some travel music. Here we go. Well, we'll go with this.
Oh wait.
So,
I'm sorry. I heard the birds. I thought it was the opening to the rap song Hot Stepper.
no, I do not know what that is, nor do I want to know right now. Anyway, so, as the dawn of the 11th of Portsum reigns in with the sun rising on the horizon line across the shore.
There's one more thing that I wanted to do before we started traveling. Use my sending stone infusion to give one to Gregor.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, trying to keep in
So we
contact.
can communicate back with base camp once per day.
The old magic walkie-talkie.
If you don't mind me asking, what does Wit's sending stone look like?
It's probably just a rock. It's probably just a smooth rock you got on the beach. 2 smooth rocks you got.
Okay. Yeah, there's like a small engraving or just a chalk or some sort of marking on it, just to kind of engrave like the symbol to put onto the side of the face or the side of the ear.
You using just holding wheel and using that.
Yeah, you hold you hand the carved sending stone over to Gregor. Just what is this?
It's something I learned to do pretty recently. You can speak 25 words once a day if you activate it.
Oh, this is one of those sending stones.
Oh,
Just
to make sure we don't lose contact like we did last time.
This will be quite useful. Surprised we even had a chance to use one of these on the island.
It's just something recent.
Well,
if I end up enchanting another thing, it will lose its what's the word?
losing its magic, basically
Yeah,
disenchanting.
yeah.
It'll become inert.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put it in a spotlight or lose its religion.
Okay. Yes. I'll be sure to hold on to this personally.
All right.
If there's if anything comes up as notes, I'll contact you.
All right.
All right. Godspeed.
Stay safe.
You as well.
And Wit walks off to join the party.
Zerman, could you help me with carrying this over? It starts walking back over to camp. Looks like they're starting to kind of set up and prop up some things.
Betzel's gonna go to Wit and like pull them aside a little bit.
Hey, what's up?
So, you remember me trying to write stuff down about everybody?
Yeah.
Well, last night I spoke to that.
Oh.
I managed to get medicine for Gregor. 2 months worth. And
That's good.
Dad said I could get possibly gifts for everyone, but I need to write stuff down about them. Everyone is really weird about it.
You know, most of the people here come from either sheltered or criminal backgrounds, at least in our party. So it's clear why they would be wary about someone randomly asking their name, profession, age.
Yes. Well, I hope
Maybe
me
just
explaining it.
honestly, if you want to give someone a gift, just ask them what they want.
Just
Something small and simple.
What do you want?
Honestly, I just I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that, okay?
Okay. Also, Catherine knows.
Hmm?
Catherine knows.
Oh.
She handled it. Well, I'm not armed, so she handled it quite well.
Yeah. Are you gonna tell Omen and Puck?
Well, mostly why Catherine knows is, I heard them arguing last night. They were talking about things, and Omen has met the ferryman.
I do think at some point it might be a good idea to just sit down and discuss small things that might be important to each other. All of us open up a little bit.
Yes. Well, for right now, Omen actually got his own coin. And Catherine took it last night because the ferryman took Catherine's family away. That's why she was so upset last night. I asked Dad who it was, and I know certain information. I confronted Catherine about it, and she gave me Omen's coin to keep safekeeping, and to give it back when I think he's ready for it.
Alright. Like I said before, most of what I know about the ferryman is passing myth and legend. But honestly, it seems Catwayne might be more informed about it than I am.
Well, Catherine has seen what happens when people rack up debt and can't pay it. It is sad, but I can't hate my father for doing business. I mean, you really hate your family for doing their job.
No, I can't. I don't have one.
Until Omen has proved he can handle the ferryman, I'm holding on to his coin for him.
Aside from you all, y'all starting to be my family.
That is why I'm trying to get everyone gifts. And, I think it's best, at least for right now, we not tell of my connection to Pop. I think it'll do more harm than good, especially with how desperate Omen seems to be contacting him.
Yeah.
Besides, according to Dad, everyone should get the coin eventually. Kinda like, I am like mold. You breathe me in, and it goes inside you.
You know,
So,
Vetzel,
Mhm.
from what you've explained, it seems dangerous to get into. Maybe Omen would take you more seriously about the whole being dangerous to get into this business if he knew you grew up in it.
yes. Well,
That's just a thought.
Wait
I
up!
want to see Omen.
You hear,
That's a kind of
you see Kasha waving over to you with "Wait up,
Yeah.
Sakwa." It's kind of gestures with an arm. Follow. You see
Okay.
you see the Deproto, the massive wombat creature packed up with all the supplies and a few of the followers in tow.
Yeah. Is there any way that along the way, well, first of all, what's going to be like, hey, Vetzel, I'm gonna go try and work something out.
Okay.
Maybe a way for us to talk in a mixture of both of our languages.
Sorry. Allergies. I hate this
All
jungle.
right.
Sorry, go ahead.
You have
Yeah.
allergies on the beach.
I'm allergic
It's the
to sand.
reeds. It's the reeds.
That's sad in my nose. Sorry.
Anyway, Wick goes over and he's going to try to ask if there's some way to make a combination of the two languages so they can speak more easily, like things like yes, no, stuff like that.
You're trying to talk with Kasha?
Yes.
I'll say if you want to spend the day as you're following with Kasha, like
To work out a sort of pigeon so we can all at least talk
trying
on
the
minimal
pigeon like
levels.
translate for stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with having that. And like
Make basically a mixture of Common and Orcish for things that are like essential for both strategy and just existing in each other's presences.
yeah, I'll say for each phase of the day, if you want to,
It's fucking sand, buddy.
you're good. Yeah. Oh, Vetsil.
Hi.
She holds up a hand and then kind of reaches through her bag before she just pulls out this it looks like it's a mask or like a face mask of some kind made out of looks like some form of like tanned animal hide or maybe like some type of like linen or like thicker kind of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
She just kind of just holds it out to take it.
Oh. Vetzel kind of like smiles very wide and goes, thank you, Kasha. And kind of like takes the mask.
She, you put it on, and you immediately have this. You like immediately take in this smell of like. It is herbal, like it is kind of like that kind of herbal perfume kind of smell, but also smells of like it almost reminds you of like alcohol or something. You're not sure if this was soaked in something or like what
God,
the.
it's like Tuesdays back at the club.
A little bit, yeah. Like, but not like inadvertently. Yes, it's not exact, but it's like.
It's like the days where the elven hierarchs would come in on buy one get two shots Friday.
Yeah.
Happy hour.
Yeah, it smells like it's some form of like cleaning or disinfecting kind of thing, but like you're
How the fuck am I wearing this?
it it isn't really designed for your face easily, though it at least goes over like the snout and like the nose.
You could probably tie it around the back of your head.
I feel like this is like sticking a paper plate mask onto like a fucking hound dog.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't know, like how does Vetzel wear the veil?
Yeah, fair. I mean that was also specifically tailored for him. But anyway.
Yeah, it's just like a
so,
cloak.
As the party leaves,
Do I look like fucking Dwight with the ham mask wearing this thing?
I do not know what that is, but sure. Either way, as we dawn on the 11th day and the party leaves to go out on the expedition, all right. So who's at the front? Who is leading? Who is the navigator for this?
This is what I was talking about nature.
Fuck.
It's just like barely sitting
But,
on
like,
him and
I
it's
feel like Fuck
unsettling.
good,
Yeah.
considering that he has been leading
That's-
the group.
That's the
Don't
face
worry,
of
guys. I've
CPR
never let you
organization.
down.
never.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it, fucking never.
I will say. Well, first off, which direction you going, buddy?
Okay, so if I remember, the like black markings is where we're trying to go, right?
Yes.
Over
The
here.
creature apparently, at least the Kasha marked it on the map being like somewhere that way.
Oh, I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Whit.
All right. Then I guess we're gonna try and head northwest.
Okay, in that case, you are able to, because you have this location mapped, you are able to make the check with advantage.
Poggers.
Cool. Poggers.
Totally.
And it's survival, right?
Mm-hmm. Also, is anyone scouting, and is anyone foraging? Or prospect?
I want
Okay.
to
Scouting.
All right, Omen, you're scouting. Perception.
Alright. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay. And in that case, anyone prospecting?
But
I am
prospecting
currently doing the whole pigeon thing, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you're working on that. Which I'll say for this is rolling an intelligence check.
Okay.
Which luckily you're smart.
What is prospecting again?
Depends on what you're trying to harvest. What you're trying
Straight
to
intelligence?
prospect. Yeah, just straight intelligence for you.
Oh, right. I can find food, building material, poisons, or medicines.
Yeah.
I want to find building material.
Survival materials. Okay. Give me a second.
Also, I forget. Can we upgrade weapons with survival material?
You can actually craft primitive weapons out of survival materials, technically. So like if you ever lose your weapon or it breaks, you can technically make like a
this is
spear, or something
This
like
is
that.
straight up Far Cry Primal.
Yeah,
and
very
the
Far Cry
vines.
Primal.
Dog not cringe. Dog base.
Right. Anyways, roll me a fucking this is a survival check for survival materials.
Golden Bones. Oof.
I found a stick.
Yes. Turns out along the beach, like you go to like, hey, there's a piece of driftwood, and then you go to pull it from the sand, like, come on, you son of a bitch! It's stuck. It's like buried in the sand. It's like very heavily. It's a lot. It apparently goes a lot deeper than you thought it was.
Damn, this stick is stuck further in the sand than the stick in the butt of the elven woman that sent us here.
I just noticed Fuck has
Hilarious.
the most highest roll.
Look at like Catlin just moving by, just hilarious.
You haven't met her. She's super mean.
She's a sun
I'm
elf. I can
slipping into
sympathize.
Jester. Help.
Yeah, she just keeps moving. Yeah, Omen with an 8. Admittedly, the area surrounding you is relatively clear. However, the moment you go past the beach and start delving deeper and deeper into, past the tree line and into the woods, as I'm going to go ahead and change the ambiance now.
You see a familiar foe with a glint of blade in its eye.
It found another one! No.
Hey, Puck, how about you go ahead and ride the big cart thing, the big boy.
Do you guys think that would be a good idea?
I mean,
Vetzel's going to go to
if you
Puck
can.
and go. Vetzel's going to go to the Puck and go, these things are meant for lugging haul large bodies of weight. Do not ride it, it will buck you off and stomp you.
But it's so cute!
Do you
Yes, and
try...
it's-
I'm gonna try to pet it while it's walking.
Alright, roll the line then.
Vessel's
Oh,
the only one that
shit.
knows the thing is fucking massive, and he's just like, God damn it.
Yeah, this is like the size of a bear.
Oh no, that just hurts. That just hurts.
You go to try to pet it. Like I'll say you try to like walk up, try to like pet its face. It kind of turns over to you, and like as you're like rubbing like the side of its face. Hang on.
Oh no.
Never mind. I rolled in that one.
Oh no.
You watch as it goes to try to like in a brief second, it's like, oh, food. As it goes to try and bite your hand before you're like, quickly back
Yeah,
away.
Vessel like immediately like pulls Puck away from it just before it can bite it.
Okay.
Don't ride it.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, if you aren't able to ride it, then I guess you aren't also able to pet it. Poor Puck.
Leans
Yeah,
over to
don't-
Omen,
don't-
whispers, "Let's try to ride it later."
Vessel like looks
Yeah,
at
we can
Puck
do
and
it.
goes. Vessel looks at Puck and goes, "How about you don't take riding lessons from the man that fell off a giant owl monster?"
Seems fair.
No offense,
Yeah.
Omen. What made you want to ride it?
It's the thrill.
You know what
Eh?
else is a thrill? Surviving.
I mean, I guess you're right. I guess, but yeah.
Can't
Get
believe
your
Owen's
thrill
got a
from-
meringue.
Also, the area here seems clear. Yeah. All right.
But yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yes, as you
further in.
you don't really. I mean, you do hear the sounds of creatures further off into the woods. However, when it comes to your direct surroundings, you don't hear or
What?
see anything nearby.
Interesting. All right, then he's gonna keep going forward to scout ahead first of the group.
Okay. All right. So as it goes from morning into afternoon.
I'm keeping
Well,
forward.
she-
All right. Survival. Survival for Puck. How this is a straight roll this time because there's uncharted territory.
By the way, did I succeed my check?
Oh yes, with was it with a 14?
Mhm.
You're starting to like as you're kind of moving along the trail, and like the further and further into the woods, the group goes. You actually watch as Kasha starts to like kind of like not full on like in like stealth mode, but kind of crouching down a little lower and like kind of keeping a bit of a brief eye out with the group.
Oh no! What is happening?
Oh boy,
What
we'll get
is
to those in a
happening?
minute.
What is happening?
Get to those in a minute.
Oh
Either way,
no!
and you're starting to point out different things as they're going along, like pointing at that, like you say tree, as she says another word, pointing to a rock and like trying to compare words, and kind of going through this like slow kind of process of like trying to categorize at least like things in the environment, to kind of nail that down somewhat. And it's getting somewhere. It's not like it takes a little bit before she kind of picks up on it. Like as you keep pointing, she's like, "What are you doing?" Before she starts slowly like, "Okay, all right." And like it's a bit of a slow process. And there's a few parts where she's a little confused. She's really like, "Are you pointing at this thing or this thing?" But otherwise, she's trying and just trying to follow along.
Ah yes. Point to Puck. Say good boy. Point to Omen. Trash fire. Point to Vetzel. We don't talk about Vetzel.
That second one was a bit harsh.
You're right. Vetzel's the trash fire. That's more accurate.
I could technically, no, that would be minor illusion, not prestidigitation.
Well, like trying to like create certain like sounds or certain
Little, if she's like that or that.
Yeah.
Like
That would
pointing it out.
if you're trying to like create something tiny, maybe with prestidigitation, but yeah, otherwise it'd be like minor illusion, or something like that for larger things.
I guess if she points at like that or that, he could like do a little harmless spark near the one he's talking about or something. to point it out or whatever.
Yeah. Which she does, actually seeing that she kind of, like, she does back up a little bit, like, oh, before turning to look at you, seeing that, and kind of cock her
It's like-
head.
It's like cursors in old adventure games.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Point and click adventure.
Yeah. Point and click adventure.
Can you say Wetzel in Spanish?
Oh my god, I hate this.
OMG,
It's
OMG,
just
it's fucked up,
Wetzel!
God.
Anyway. Names don't change based on the language! Anyway.
OMG, it's
Hola,
Pop
I
Tropica.
win.
But anyways, as the evening goes by, Puck, which direction are you planning on going? Further northwest?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the goal.
So with an 8, I'm gonna have you roll roll a d6 for me.
Okie dokie.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's either really good or really bad.
Or neither.
High or low?
Just go with your gut.
Hi, baby.
Okay.
High on life.
Alrighty.
Oh, no,
So.
No, the music. Oh shit!
What are you talking
Uh-oh.
about? What are you talking about? It's fine. So.
I'm good.
Do I need to roll another intelligence check first, or
As it goes on afternoon, yes.
And I also
before
wanted to
this
forge
little
still.
encounter occurs?
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay,
I also
well.
wanted to keep foraging.
Oh, you're going foraging? Survival check then.
Man, what was with our roll today?
Okay. One moment, please.
DM is calculating.
Cut
Well,
another one moment, please.
Okay, first off for you, for Vetzel, roll me a 2d4.
Oh, Hydra just disconnected.
Indeed. I know.
Okay, I just wanted to
Alright.
make sure it wasn't like a malfunction or something.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Vetzel, you actually managed to get about like an armful, well actually a couple armfuls of, some basically like just kind of old wood, and like branches and sticks and stuff that you're able to pick up off the ground. Like,
Did I find a single, like, a tiny thread of vine and a big leaf?
sure, I'll allow that.
I want to tie the big leaf to Paimon like a little cape.
Paimon seems a little confused as you start, start making together this little DIY, or just a straight dexterity check. I want to see how good this cape is.
A
How
leaf
good
cake.
this cape is.
Oh my
Dexterity
god,
save or check?
Paimon's gonna be matching with Omen.
Oh my.
Check or save?
Check.
Fair. That's not in the official Omen art. That's not
20.
what.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, look.
So, it's a surprisingly solid cape, actually. As you just with like a little bit of some sticks to help kind of make it like a bit of a bracing to put on the back of the neck. And taking some vines and like a particularly long fern frond.
There's like a very pretty flower at the top of it, at the front of it, like a little like pin that holds it together.
And Paimon's looking at you like wide-eyed, like, wait, what's happening? After about like a few minutes of trying to get it on Paimon, as they're kind of fighting, like, as you try to get it on. However, eventually, after a few minutes of fidgeting, Paimon begrudgingly accepts. As you put on them their little tropical cape, with a little flower at the front of it, like the clasp of it. As
Betzel is smiling very much.
you know that look of a dog, of like a pet that looks like really confused or like very displeased of like in a costume that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Paimon right now.
Why do I imagine Paimon, like, Vetzel, like, gets the cape, puts it aside, sits Paimon on all fours, Paimon lays on its side, Vetzel has to re-sit him up just
Yes,
a few times.
exactly. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what's happening. Is Paimon's just no, just leaning to the side.
And then immediately, as soon as the cape is on, Paimon does like that thing where he like stretches on his front legs, like I can't. Eight.
Mm-hmm.
Like all cats ate fucking best.
Right. So with
Sorry, we keep moping. I
that's
just
fair.
got
With
super
wit,
fucking ADHD.
you're starting to get into like you've covered most of the stuff in the environment now, and now you're kind of going through like you're actually going through like certain like facial expressions, like like happy or sad or hungry, trying to get like some of those sorts of communication messages across.
Mm-hmm.
Before Omen, as you make your way, as you're kind of leading close to, like, keeping an eye where Puck is as you're going through the woods, I need to double check something real quick.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Like, gang.
Alright, I need to roll something here. Okay. Okay.
Suspense.
Okay. Okay, now I have okay, this actually might take a
Uh,
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm scared now.
Now's a good time for me to remember how I cast spells.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
Anyway.
I need to actually grab something.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
These are the words that that makes nature scary.
Plus the silence.
Yeah,
Hey, Puck,
yeah.
you were going in a straight line, right? Can't have fucked that up.
Of course not, guys. I've got this.
Walking through the jungle.
Yeah, you guys can talk amongst yourselves as I'm have to grab something real quick.
We're
On a scale from 1 to
edging
10, how
through
fucked are
the
we?
woods.
So
Into
when we get to the
skip it.
village tribe, how do you guys think it's going to be big? The tribe itself?
Oh, probably. They're probably gonna be very well off because they've probably been here way longer than anyone else has.
Oh no, I'm talking as Omen.
Oh, that's just like, well, orcs are pretty good builders. Strong, sturdy, very intelligent. It's
From what I can gather, they could probably have, I guess you could say, like a town hall.
most likely orcs
Or
are very
maybe,
intelligent.
or maybe like a chief house where their leader resides at.
Oh, easily, yes. Even when orcs are on road, I have seen that that leader gets like own cart.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Omen's just walking around scouting.
Hear
Orcs
more
are-
dice. Hear more
All the
dice.
dice. Also, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay, you're good, you're good. Okay. Do I have a... Okay, I do. Okay.
Hey, Whit, how's the translation going?
oh, it's going.
Are you able to go ahead and at least form some sort of code words to, use when the, battle initiates?
Yeah, working out a pigeon takes a while. I'm doing my
All right.
best right now.
Hey, Puck, are we going in the right direction?
Yeah, of course we are.
Last time we did that, we kind of got lost track, so I'm a little worried for
No.
you, buddy.
I don't remember that. Well, it'll be fun. I got this.
Alright, I trust you. Oof, okay. Let's see.
What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words.
What did I miss?
Not much.
I was talking to a fellow streamer, that Haley Moron, or Haley the Moron, who, hey, if you like Dead by Daylight, Apex, and Horizon Zero Dawn, you might want to check her out. She
Maybe direct them to the stream after we're done streaming.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
We
true.
could.
No, forget I said anything. Stay here and watch us. We are your guys.
Stay here and watch us.
Wow, you're trying like fuck this stream. Whatever this is garbage. Go check out them. They're great. All right, I'll just have to add a couple extra zeros here, and there we go. No,
Huh?
Huh?
no, I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's
What
like
are we counting, a red dragon?
No, that was a joke of nature going like, okay, he's gonna sell out on my stream, just gonna add some zeros to his attack. Got it.
Okay. So,
It's like YouTube when you're like, hey, go check out our other videos, but first finish watching this video. This video is more important.
After like Omen is having a rough time with his perception check, he's going to go ahead and climb up a tree to at least
Here we go.
okay.
to at least go ahead and
So
have some
Omen,
advantage.
as you're scouting up ahead, and you're like, okay, I need to get better understanding. I'm gonna go climb up a tree, and you only realize after the fact, as you make your way up into the branches, like, it's weird. Like all of a sudden it got really humid. Wait a minute. You realize you feel an incredibly warm breath of blasting against your back.
Uh-oh.
Look behind me. What is it?
You turn around as it currently seems to be entangled in something up in the tree. However, you do see you are face to face with a large. Actually, let me get this. Let me get a size on this thing.
Please don't be a spider.
It is not a spider.
Good.
Actually, it's probably about as big as you are.
Oh,
You see this sort of reflective, like orange and green kind of sheen. Actually, wait, hang on.
Bug?
Yeah, this orange and green kind of sheen, like yellowish orange with like this, like almost like rusted copper, like that oxidized copper kind of green color.
as the skin, like
That is the scales.
Oh,
Oh God.
That you are face to face with, as
It's the spider snake, isn't it?
you are greeted face to face with this pair of massive, with these very large green eyes, a large reptilian mouth, frills and horns kind of going down the side of the face. As this thing is staring like basically directly at you from the position it's in the tree.
So we're just having a stare down at the moment right now, kind of.
Well, kind of.
Like
You're pretty sure, kind of looking at the position it was in. It may or may not have been asleep. However, as you're looking now, you do see the signs of like something wrapped around its snout, and like as well as like other sort of wrappings and netting, like built in with like metal, like razor wire, and other like sharp metallic kind of implements, kind of digging into the side of this thing. As it's currently this large, you now realize winged reptilian creature is currently staring out over at you. When I say large, it's a medium creature. It's about the size of you.
So its mouth is tied up, by some sort of like vine or
Yes.
thing. Its mouth is tied up at the end of the day.
It's effectively it is currently entangled and trapped in it looks like some form of trap. And as it like the very heavy breaths are kind of breathing over to you. It's kind of warm, but you as you're kind of feeling it now, you kind of have this weird like icy hot kind of feeling over your skin, and you also like the smell of ozone like in your nostrils as this thing is breathing. As it seems not happy looking at you.
Do
Uh,
we have a visual?
Omen's gonna go looking at it and go, guys!
Oh.
And then Omen's gonna
Wit,
go,
the
like,
wit's gonna-
slowly pull out his short sword from behind his, like, waist. Is where, it's
Betzel's
where
a-
his sword sheath.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me grab a picture real
Oh
quick.
god, we can hear it breathing. I'm suddenly very uncomfortable.
It's breathing right next. It's like breathing. To my
like
direction.
the orca camp's a little confused before you just kind of point up, and everyone looks up to see now. Like the wings are kind of wrapped in around itself, like almost like kind of coiled in like a serpent a little bit. Wit, you're looking at this and immediately realizing, oh fuck, that's a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I really hope this isn't what we were trying to track.
Wit's gonna nudge Kasha and point to it, be like, that it?
Her eyes kind of widen seeing it, before she just kind of turns to the others and starts kind of briefly muttering like should we, and both of them kind of shrug, looking up at like they're kind of considering like this could also work.
This isn't even the thing.
Hang on, let me. Sorry, I'm trying to grab the picture. Give me a second. Maybe it's this one.
Okay.
I do not know if I should go down this tree or I should like keep an eye on the thing.
I could hear I can hear like a TV or some other video like playing in someone else's background. That's Ghost.
Sorry, my grandma brought me dinner.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. Sorry. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So you see up in the tree, this creature actually.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's some
Oh.
Final Fantasy shit.
guys, I do not know if I should go down this tree or keep an eye on it. Oh, its mouth is tied up though.
Like you can tell it's almost like trying to open its mouth and like kind of snapping. It's heavily breathing, and you can also see like also as it's trying to like jolt and move, you can kind of hear like think kind of groans and winces of pain, as you see some gashes going down the sides of the wings where
Hey, nature.
Mm-hmm.
Guessing wheel is glowing.
You look down at the
Oh,
swords.
yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, it's Oz's weapon.
Wheel is currently
it do?
glowing right now.
Oh, the magic thing that we got. I completely forgot what it does.
Omen, did you make a new friend?
Kind of, but at the same time, I think this friend wants to eat me. So, hey guys, what do you think we should do?
Yeah, you see you're looking over to Kasha Wit as like she's talking to the others. Eventually she decides like capture, like making that motion again before they're kind of looking at it like kind of shaking their head like no, too dangerous, probably just kill. As they're just kind of nodding at it. And they look.
What makes a motion could make new armor.
She nods. Um, I'll say for
Hey,
this.
hey, Nature. I want to ask. I want
Mm-hmm.
to ask. Can I ascertain what type of dragon this is? If Omen knows,
Sure.
if Omen
Uh,
knows a little bit of dragon.
this I'd allow to be either survival or a history check, actually.
I also
Oh
have a
shit.
really stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Are dragons technically considered lizards? Because I might be able to talk to it.
No, to Draconic is unfortunately a different language.
Fuck yeah, Draconic's a thing.
Well, the 12, you're not sure. It's a bit hard to tell, partially with the both the blood, the lighting, and like everything around it, and also like you're not exactly. You don't really see a dragon every day. Though
Yeah.
you're pretty sure looking at the glossy kind of sheen of the scales and looking. First off, this is probably a wormling. As in like this is a like.
A baby.
Yeah, this is like a young, like basically think like almost like preteen. Look at probably at this point for like dragons, of which like the true dragons are hyper intelligent, and very sapient. However, looking at it, you're pretty sure it's a metallic of some kind.
Should I make a check on it?
Survival or history.
1 second.
Hey, Puck, can you ready those spells? I feel like this is gonna be breaking free in a minute.
Yeah, sure. And I'll get ready to.
I'm still there
19.
clutching the short sword.
19. Oz. You're pretty sure looking at this, based off of kind of looking at especially the head shape and the head crest, looking at the frills kind of going down the side, and also considering the environment of this being an island, this is probably a brass dragon. Sorry, not brass dragon. Bronze dragon wormling. Which those are, of course, metallics. Which metallics are, on average, usually more on the benevolent side of things compared to chromatics. Dragons in general are a very fucking rare sight.
Do I think I could convince it to be an ally?
Potentially. Considering also looking at it, it is currently trapped. It is currently trapped and restrained.
What's
In
going
this. It's basically in a net that was it looks like it's a net that is also tied with like razor wire, that this thing is currently being kept in.
Also, wait,
It's
Nature,
going-
we're on top of the tree, right? Both
well,
me and both Omen and the dragon.
Omen, I remember you climbed up into the tree, turned around, saw it like basically in the tree next to you, trapped up, and you're like, "Hey guys!" kind of shouting down to your companions.
How tall is the tree from below us?
The tree probably about at least like 15 feet high.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
May I try something? I was going to say to the party, this could make a very powerful ally if we have it as a friend.
Friends! Bets is like, yes, I would very much like to not
You
fight this fucking
see,
thing.
you see a few of the other orc hunters getting ready to raise spears to throw.
He's going to
That's
put
on
his hand up towards them, try to say something along the lines of pointing to it, be like, could be powerful ally.
Kasha holds up a hand also to halt the spearmen, which they stop, and she looks a little concerned, like this look of like, are you sure about this?
Wit's gonna nod, and he's going to try to free it.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on. Bets like kind of like,
What?
he's like tugging. Can it speak? Does it know anything? Can it talk?
I'll have to see if I can somehow understand it, but it is.
Guys, what are we going to be doing? Are we gonna kill it?
It's still trying to like pull at the net it's in, though you can start seeing some of the bleeding wounds starting to drip down at this point.
He's going to just try to cut it free.
Okay.
Do you want me to try and
Can I
heal
ready
it?
in action?
Sure.
Oh shit.
If it appears like it's gonna try to run away, I want
Let it
to
go.
just let it go.
Yeah, we don't want to fight this fucking thing.
Why not?
And maybe it will be
Because I like
grateful
life. Puck.
later.
All right, then I won't ready my action. Never mind.
Okay.
Betzel's also gonna.
Oh, I'm holding my
I'm also-
action. I'm holding my action.
What are you holding?
My short sword. If it attacks me, I'm slashing it.
That's a fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair assessment. Okay,
Betzel's
so
gonna and Betzel's also gonna cast Cure Wounds to try and like show it's friendly.
it is up in a tree, and Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
I know. Betzel's gonna try and I guess animal handling, and try and get it like just be calm.
First you have to climb a tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Unless
Okay.
you're wit.
Yeah, we can just fly up there, but for Vetzel, I'm afraid that's going to be an athletics check to climb up.
Good. Yeah, fair.
Okay.
So Wit flew into the air to like
Yeah,
cut.
he can fly. He can fly up to this thing to try to cut it.
I'm gonna
He
attempt to cut it.
He can fly.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Wit in the eyes. What the hell are you doing?
This is a sentient being. It could be a powerful ally.
Yeah, I know, but if you're gonna be releasing it and it lunges to me, then I think it's on your shoes if I fucking die
If you
here.
get hurt, I'll heal you.
Yeah. Well, if you retrieve my body.
Cut. Just a freeze frame of just cutting to Omen just getting eaten by the dragon.
I got used by a fucking dragon's chew toy.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
Oh, Betzel's gonna. Sorry, I have a thing whenever it's free.
Okay. All right. So, are you pulling out wheel to try to cut the net of this thing that this thing is in?
Yes.
Okay. With the moment you pull out that blade, you actually see the eyes of the dragon widen as they start kind of thrashing out around a bit more.
Okay. He'll put it away. Ask Omen for his dagger back.
Alright. I pull out his dagger that he gave to me, and then
Just borrowing it, and
okay,
he'll start to saw
I'm
through
gonna
it.
try to throw it because I don't know the distance
No,
between me.
you can hand it over.
Oh, I hand it over.
Okay. So you
He'll
pull
try to
out
saw
the-
through strength with it instead.
Okay.
I'm still gripping my short sword.
I'll say for this then, if you're trying to get close for wit, I would like to have you roll, because this is a sapient creature, I'm afraid this will be persuasion.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Can I do my thing before like they roll that?
Okay. What do you, I'm guessing you're trying to soothing patterns?
No, Vetzel's gonna go to Catwin and say, "Do you know fucking speak to animal?"
Catwain, you turn over to Catwain and just, I'm afraid I never took Draconic, that was more Zolman's thing.
Fuck.
Hmm.
Do you know like anything that can like soothe it, calm it down, or like
I've
get
never
it, talk to
You
it?
think I've ever talked to a fucking dragon before?
I don't know. They're all animals. Don't you know animals?
Oh, right, you were never educated. Never mind. This makes sense.
I was raised in Nebraska. What do you expect?
Okay, dragons... Just stay behind me.
Vetzel's staying behind Catwin.
Catwain just has her warhammer out.
Hmm.
Just in case
Puck
anything
just
happens.
looking up with a bright smile. Puck just
Okay.
looking up with a bright smile.
So,
Yeah.
so Wit, I'm gonna have you have to roll a persuasion check. Unfortunately, with disadvantage.
Then I'll use my inspiration.
Okay, then straight roll.
Can I spend an inspiration? For
Inspiration
that
has already been spent for this roll.
Shit. Damn. Nice.
So as you try to pull out try to pull out another blade, this time around, it actually... Hang on. Let me actually see if it's able to jostle its head free. Let me grab this. I actually need to pull up the thing again.
Hmm.
Actually, sorry, I misspoke earlier. It is not a wormling, it is a young bronze dragon. So this is a large.
yo.
So this is a large creature.
Okay. Wait, how large? How large?
At least as big as a horse.
Okay. Okay.
Wingspan. If it was, I mean, it's a bit hard to tell the full length of the wingspan because it's all curled up. However, it does get its head free enough as almost suddenly there's a bit of a tang, like a bit of a clang, almost like a spring being sprung. You know, as the thing around the head snaps off. As you watch the head kind of trying to turn over to you and open the maw, getting ready to do to do a
Witch can be like,
something.
hey, I'm just trying to help.
And as you hold up your hands,
Palms out is in like a sort of like.
What is this, Jurassic World?
No, in a non-threatening gesture.
Oh.
I'll have you roll one more persuasion check.
There's no way with
With
just
advantage or disadvantage?
Just innately knows Draconic, right?
Sorry, dudes.
Okay.
Wait, is this just a straight
This is
or...
This is still a disadvantage because, especially considering everything that's going on.
Okay. Now, do you want the inspiration? Do you want the inspiration if this goes wrong?
Am I allowed to? I made the roll.
Oh shit!
And that if you're using inspiration, then it would be a reroll now. But
oh, do you want the reroll or do you want to stick with the 13?
It'd be a 9. So
no, you get to reroll.
It's a reroll, but the reroll is still a disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah.
But before that, it would be a 9.
Okay.
No.
So
You're saying you can reroll that 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because an inspiration hasn't been used for this check yet.
Do you want to? Or,
oh. Okay. So,
wait, is that an inspiration?
Right?
Yeah, that is with the inspiration. That is either way. That's a failure.
Okay. So I take away my inspiration on that one, right, Nature?
So
okay.
Wit, but as you try to hold everything, like no, wait, before you see the mouth open as this bluish crackling energy begins to arc out, briefly connecting with the metal of the razor wire before a bolt of lightning is shot out at you. I'm gonna need you to make a dex save.
Oh shit!
Lightning.
Whoa, soft 20.
Okay.
So you take half of this. Oh dear.
You get 69 points of damage. Ooh. This is like... oh, damn.
The IRL rolls. Oh god.
Yeah, I know. It's scary. Are we? Oh no! This isn't even the thing that we're supposed to fight. Oh yeah, I know. This isn't supposed to be the thing that we're supposed to be like fucking hunting. What are we doing?
Why the fuck is there a dragon for a level 2 party?
No, I don't.
So this is halved.
Oh no. I'm scared for you, Wit.
Hang on, I have to pull. Do some
Oh
math.
nah.
You take. It looks like rolled low. You take 16 points of lightning damage. That is halved.
That is half weight.
Yes.
Thankfully, I rolled high on my first.
As you are electrocuted, there is the smell of burning hair and flesh. As the bolt of lightning passes straight through your body. I believe because this is requisite for a major injury. Actually, wait. Hang on. What level is the party? Level 2. Never mind. Never mind, don't worry about that. Either way, you drop to the ground as you are
Vetzel-
fried.
Oh,
Vetzel immediately is casting soothing patterns.
Okay. However,
If anyone has inspiration, please
I
help
will
now.
say the moment you move to start casting soothing patterns, you do see the orcs grabbing for spears again.
Yeah.
uh,
Vetzel like goes like, everyone hold up, and he's immediately gonna try and like do soothing patterns.
Okay. Could you click on the spell for me?
oh shit. I go over and look at Puck. Puck, get to it!
Okay.
Nature, I don't take any fall damage, do I?
For the sake of this now.
It's
Okay.
only 15 feet up in the air, so.
You're a flying creature, I'll allow it. So this is a charisma save? Hang on, I can never
If
remember.
anyone has the thing, do it now to make it roll low.
Oh, using inspiration. It's a
I
wisdom
don't
save,
have
okay.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
So is it
How
wisdom?
If anyone has
wise is
inspiration,
this thing?
please give it now.
Anyone want to use inspiration to
Uh,
make this thing roll at disadvantage?
okay, I have one more inspiration. Mitchell, what about you?
I
You got
also
any
have,
inspiration on?
yeah, I have a point of inspiration.
Okay, I can. All right, I'll spend mine on this one to roll with the disadvantage on the youngling, the young bronze dragon.
Sorry. First roll I got was a nat 1.
Ooh, ooh. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
What is
okay.
your suggestion for this creature? Limited only. You only have a sentence or two.
To not be hostile until it is healed.
Okay. As a few of the orcs are getting ready to grab their spears, Kasha included, seeing Wit get fried, you quickly.
I'm not 1 hit point.
Well, yeah, you're still got fried as much as you're still alive.
No, it's just 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's insanely
Um,
lucky.
That was halved. As
I
you.
knew it was going to the dex.
Mm-hmm. You quickly unfurl your hood as a cobra, and use your magical charming effect on this creature, locking eyes with it as you utter the phrase. Before, oh, actually, hang on, that's a question. You suggest a course of activity and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Hang on. That's
Well, it worked on the fucking. It worked on the fucking owl.
Oh yeah.
15.
What was that? Sorry.
It worked on the Kaipeen.
Yeah, it worked on the
True.
Kaipeen. It worked on the fucking owl beast. If this is an intelligent thing, it should definitely understand me.
Well,
Oh no.
that's
Yeah,
an
sorry.
insult to the orcs.
Because I swear I thought I. Apparently, I must have missed that on the spell before. Either way.
Well, because like it's worked on everything else Vetzel has casted soothing on, and those are all animals. They've all
Right.
been animals.
Right. I sorry because I was looking at the spell and I thought I read through this before, but I swear I must have missed that part.
Can this be the last like
Is
time
it,
it works on an animal?
Is it? Well, first of all, it's not really an animal, and second of all, is it different for the racial feature?
The spell otherwise behaves as normal.
Okay. I just
Yeah.
thought I'd ask because I didn't know if it was the racial feature
I'll
is what
say
made it.
for this, in that case, you know what? That's all high or low.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Hi.
Okay. You lucky bastard.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So, as much as the moment you flare out your Cobra hood, everyone watches as the mark on that weird mark on the side of Vetzel's shoulder kind of begins glowing. As Vetzel starts kind of saying the sentence. And for a brief moment, you actually watch as the dragon locks eyes with you, Vetzel. Its eyes also briefly glow gold before it just kind of snaps out of it, a little confused, confused what's happening. Before it stops, it stops trying to break free, and it just seems kind of like looking down at you, kind of quizzically and curious.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Everyone. Omen, get the fuck down.
I thought we were going to be. I thought we had a plan.
Get the fuck down.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
you got fried.
Yeah,
Wait, Omen, get the fuck
it was
down.
a caged animal. Well,
Omen's gonna
um,
sheath back the
uh,
sword and then jumps down
imagine
off the
if
tree.
imagine if you were tied up and someone was coming at you with a knife. What would you do?
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Also, I
Catway.
will say, Omen, you're looking at Wit. He's got a wicked scar right now going down his chest.
Did I get
Oh,
a
Six scars.
Oh,
Like,
Did I get a
Catway.
figure scar?
like you see, you're looking. Well, first off, Wit's clothes are a little bit blackened and singed a bit, but also,
Wit's got my favorite character design scar.
Yay.
so yeah, Wit it's like straight in the chest.
There's an upside to this.
The boy who lived.
The boy who lived, come to die.
I love Linkenberg figure scars. They're so cool.
Oh,
Yeah, it kind
Yeah.
of like arcs and like spreads out like almost towards the wingtips actually.
oh shit.
This is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, Vetzel
Oh.
is just aggressively going, oh my god.
It is over top of the tattoos though.
I already did drop down and currently looking at Wit. Hey, Catway.
What?
Okay, everyone.
What the hell?
Vetzel's gonna like try and
you
whistle,
gotta
but like
calm.
fail because he doesn't know how to whistle.
You got it calm. Finish what I was trying to do.
I will. Okay, Omen, you're going to pick up Wit. Everyone else.
He's bigger
You're
than me.
going to
What do you
go-
mean? He's bigger than me. What do you mean you fucking carry him?
Wait, fuck, come here.
Okay, yeah, I can help.
You actually do
I
hear
can
a little
help,
bit of
I
a
can
groan
help.
of another groan of pain before it just. Little Clover.
What was that?
Wait, who was that?
The dragon.
The dragon.
Oh,
Fuck. Okay.
I thought it was.
That makes
I thought it was the
easier.
old lady.
That makes it easier.
Little Clover.
Vetzel,
Does anyone understand it?
I don't think
Does anyone
anyone
speak
does.
Draconic? Does
can I
anyone speak Draconic?
roll history? See if I know anything.
I'll
Does
say for
Vetzel
this.
really know about
Yeah, I'll say
dragons?
for this. You do not know anything that's all.
I do not. Okay, Vetzel is telling. Okay, Wit, Puck. Okay,
No,
Omen.
no way I could do like a luck roll to see if that lightning strike innately awakened something in my mind from my ancestry.
As cool as that would be, unfortunately, no.
Yeah,
Vetzel's
going.
I thought
Okay,
I'd ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, Puck.
In a different
Omen.
campaign, maybe. No.
You were going to take Wit, help them. Okay. Catherine, hi.
Yeah. At this, Katwain's just like, don't you dare get any fucking closer to that thing.
Okay, no. I have an idea. Okay, it's waiting for me to heal it. Once I heal it, it'll already know it's safe. I'm gonna try some shit. It might not work. Hopefully, it will work. I don't know. Just okay. Everyone, go that way. And Vetzel goes over to Kasha and motions like, don't engage.
Yeah. I'll actually say
Run.
at this point, wait, I'm presuming you're still like basically on the ground.
Yeah, he's talking to people while laying down.
Yeah. At this point, Kasha
Also,
comes over. Vita! As
Yeah.
Kasha quickly goes over, like, just kind of grabs you and, like, goes to, like, pick you up to carry you
Mhm.
away from this thing.
Okay, both me, I don't know if Pug is going to be on this one, but I'm going to try to assist Kasha in getting Wit away, considering that he got
That's fine.
fucking burned.
Yeah, I'll say with the two of you, you're
Puck
able
is-
to carry him, like girdle style.
It is
Yeah.
very funny that the 2 times that Wit was almost knocked down was by a sentient creature he was trying to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird how that
And-
works.
and-
Anyway,
Cornered sentient creature he was trying to help. Both times.
Vetzel's
Yeah.
gonna go to Kasha and try and get across the phrase, "Go far away, leave, take them with you, go."
this'll have to be a persuasion check.
Oh.
I'll say with the help of Wit, you're able to get the message across, but
Nat
natural
20?
20.
Oh! Let's go!
You could tell she looks conflicted, like, and she kind of starts to speak out through it, like, you stay safe. Before kind of just gesturing everyone like, Chagua, move. And before just kind of gathering up supplies and kind of like nudging the big ol' DeProto, just like move.
Can Wit tell if they're heading back towards camp?
They're
Or are they still in the area? Just moved a little bit away.
I'll say this will be just a straight intelligence check to kind of process like which direction you're going, like being carried in. 14.
And Vetzel wants Kesha to like take like everyone.
Yeah, she's just kind of like gathering in, like follow, like move. You could tell looking at this, Kasha doesn't intend on moving like too far away. Like she's like, you don't think she's heading back towards camp, though she is moving away from this, site. And you can tell looking at her, like she's kind of looking back, like she's keeping Vetzel an eye shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Until she basically gets about like 60, like 70, 80 feet away.
Yeah.
Before she
I look
stops.
at Puck. I look at Puck and say, "Do we help Vettel?"
I think at least one of us should stay with Wit.
Does Wit have the right mind about him to pull out a sending stone?
That's up to you.
Okay. He wants to pull it out, activate it for the once per day, and say, got fried bad. There's a bronze dragon wormling out here. Youngling.
Okay.
Might be back sometime soon. That's under 25 words, right? Yeah,
that's definitely under 25. Gregor comes back, responds back, "Excuse me, what? Are you hurt? Are you safe? Where are you?" That's what she really gets.
Mm.
Are the sending stones like once per long rest, or is it
That's what they are. Yeah.
Okay. And so you can't really respond.
I'm going back.
He did insinuate that he was okay.
Right. Yeah, but
And
still,
might be heading back.
Gregor is reasonably concerned. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So.
I'm going back. Fuck, I'm going back. There's no way.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on you guys. I'll come heading over if anything goes south, but I'm gonna stay with Wit.
Okay.
All right, so Omen's gonna go rush back towards where Vettel is going to be, and then is going to use the hide action.
Okay. In
But
that case,
still be able,
roll stealth.
but still be able to like see what will be going down on this
Action or bonus
area.
action?
Does it matter?
I mean, if he's holding his action for something, it does.
Oh, fair point.
I mean, it's long gone by now.
18.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You managed to quickly just kind of dive about we'll say about 30 feet away, in the bushes, peeking out.
But I'm still able to see what's gonna go down.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
still
peering
able
out
to
from
see
the
what's-
foliage, looking at where Vetzel is on the ground, currently kind of like slithering, crawling up the tree.
No,
I'm
Vetzel
guessing that, He
Vetzel's
also
like
could use
pacing
that
back
Vetzel's
and
still on the
forth.
ground? Okay, I wasn't sure if you were trying to crawl
Yeah.
up into the tree yet or not.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Vetzel is like
Omen got
pacing
the
back.
dagger back, right?
Sure, yeah. But yes, you
Vet-
Vetzel, you hear a kind of sort of a deeper voice coming from this thing. Vyklade, let the kolove. As it seems like, well, yes, it is calm. It does still seem a bit aggravated and of course, in pain.
Yeah. Vetzel
And
kind
this
of like
language barrier is a shit,
Omen.
man.
You see Vet's like pacing back and forth, like almost like having a panic attack. Like, okay, what do I do? What the fuck?
Yeah, this idiot does not have wham. This idiot does not have.
Okay, I got this. And Vetzel is going to take out his dagger and slash his hand.
Okay.
Oh,
And he's going to basically do what he thinks is how he gets spell slots, but hopes it makes him more connected to his god. And he's going to make a religion check.
Huh.
So I'm asking if I sacrifice the same amount to get a spell slot, would that make me closer to Saint Genix? I'm hoping.
I mean, you don't know that's really how it works, but you can try.
And that's what Vetzel does. How much blood do I have to lose for a spell slot?
For a single, for what level? I guess I'm just level 1.
Yep, just level 1. I only
I
have
believe
level
it's
1s.
I believe it's 5 hit points.
5 hit points. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see this go there and goes. What is he doing?
All right. In
And
that
Vetzel's-
case,
And Vetzel's gonna try and pray to Saint Genix.
okay. Roll a d20 for me.
BRB
dear.
Battle Break.
Okay.
D20.
9.
Do I now roll the religion check?
Nope. That. Give me a moment. Well, religion check. Let's knowledge religion on the character sheet for like, knowledge of divinity.
Fuck, smell the burning wit. Like what?
Yeah,
what does
it's
wit
it's
smell
like
right now?
it's like a weird mix of like first off roasting pork, but also that smell of like burning hair.
And
It's like when
oddly
it's
enough,
like a barbecue
Puck,
place catches
Puck
fire.
seems unaffected by
Yeah,
the
Puck-
terrible smell.
Puck seems unfazed. Okay.
Fuck
You-
that resting bitch face.
Yeah. You try to make a connection with Saint Genix in this moment, letting the blood spill out like from your palm onto the earth. And like
Vetzel's also like rubbing the blood on like the mark, seeing if that does anything. He's like,
Okay.
please fucking work.
you get this very slight like tingling on the base of your neck. Like as if there's like some feeling of recognition, as if there's a presence there, but like you don't feel necessarily any physical, effect in this moment.
So now do I roll the religion check?
No. Okay. The religion skill check is like knowledge religion, as in.
Oh, I
what
thought
you-
that's how I pray.
No. The D20 was you just rolled was to determine effects, if something
okay.
would happen, and unfortunately, other than a sort of acknowledging of presence and some feeling of support. Some like that sort of sense of like get in there, kid, go on, you know how you can do it.
Yeah.
Like that kind of sensation. Yeah, you don't feel any physical change in your body or any physical change in your environment other than just, this feeling of support behind you.
Can I now pray to Saint Genix?
Okay.
Because again, I was kind of banking on this gives me advantage on the religion check.
This was all part of your attempt.
Okay, so religion.
No.
Okay, wait, Vetzel.
I'm confused. Do I not roll religion to pray?
No, the religion check is
Religion- okay.
checking the. when it
Okay.
comes
He's like,
to
now I need to
religion.
know about the.
Yes. Okay. Religion on your skill table is knowledge religion. The same thing as Arcana
Yeah,
being knowledge
knowledge.
Arcana, and nature is knowledge nature.
Wait, but
Um,
every time I prayed to Saint Genix, you made me roll religion.
I did not have you roll religion checks. I just had you roll d20s.
No, nature. In the first session, you said roll religion.
Did I?
Yeah, you've been saying that every time I prayed to Saint Genix, which is
Was
like twice.
was it session 0?
It's happened at least twice since session 0, and every
Well,
time
it
it's
was a mistake. So
I was gonna say I do not remember, and if I did do that way, that was a mistake. And I apologize on that end, but
all right. So the 9 did not help. Betzel is just kind of like praying to Saint Genix, like, okay, look, it's setting in again, the anxiety. Oh God, I'm in over my head. Look, I don't need a lot. I just, for a few minutes, I just want to know how to speak Draconic. That's it. I don't need to permanently learn it. I just want to talk to the damn thing. Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Okay, no, I just need. Hi, sweetie. What's up?
Paimon's looking down at you, and they currently have the knife in their teeth,
Knife.
and
I-
they just kind of like puts it down on the dirt.
Vetzel picks up the knife. I don't know if I can lose more blood, buddy.
It's like there's a bit of a slant that I look like no, and they start like climbing up the tree.
Oh, got it loose. So when it's healed and snaps out of it, it sees me as a friend. Okay. Try and help the dragon. And Vetzel's gonna very slowly, carefully try and climb the tree to be next to the dragon.
Okay. All right, roll an athletics check.
Dear.
This is to climb up the tree because I mean you are a snake, which does help, but nonetheless.
Omen's gonna move another 10 feet, so that makes it 20 feet from
Okay,
me
yeah,
to.
you
Nope,
you
I
go
rolled a
into
20 by
another.
accident.
You're
15. I'll take
it's a 15. It takes a little bit as you're just kind of keeping the knife in one hand, like, all right, keep calm, keep your cool, no pressure. As you're kind of you're slithering up the tree like an anaconda, kind of grasping at branches to help make your way up. As it looks over at you, a bit a bit concerned, and like, of course, still kind of like it is still trying to kind of half adjust and move, but like as if it's like trying to get into some other better position, but like it can't. You see the razor, like the sharpened kind of razor barbed wire of like that's all across the entirety of the netting of this thing.
Since it's, I think it's charmed by me, isn't it?
Currently, yes.
So can I roll persuasion with advantage to try and like be like, hey, just be cool. I'm here to help.
well, it
Okay.
already is going to be cool about it, right? Because of the spell.
It is, like I said, it is currently charmed by you. It is currently, I will say for the sake of this, it is currently non-hostile.
Okay, so can I roll? Does that mean I roll with advantage or persuasion just to be like, hey, we're cool. Sorry about my friend. I didn't mean to.
Do you need to?
I'll say for this, if you really want to make a roll, normally it'd be with disadvantage because of the language barrier, though because of the charm effect, it kind of balances out, so this will just be a straight roll.
Okay. Persuasion?
Mm-hmm. 15.
15!
It continues to look at you, just like it almost seems to be like half turning its head before you see kind of like the horns kind of getting caught in the wire, trying to look back like.
And Vetzel's gonna start trying to cut it loose, but like to not cutting near it, so I don't accidentally slice the damn thing.
Yeah. He's like he's trying to turn like. See, doily. As it's
So
like
do
it's.
I have a spell slot or not?
Well, you didn't cast a spell, so no. Like.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep trying to
okay.
explain this. When you cast the spell, it's
Okay, cool. Vetzel's very carefully trying to like cut around it until like just the barbed wire falls off.
Okay. I'll say for this will be a straight dexterity check to see how good you are at trying to basically cut around the dragon, trying to remove the restraints.
Another 10
Nice.
feet. So 10 feet apart now.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say if you're trying to move another 10 feet, you'd be at like the base of the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So stealth.
Um.
Oh god.
12. Luckily the net isn't the highest DC in the world. Actually, as you're trying to cut the dragon free, you kind of nick yourself a bit on some of the barbed wire, like shit. As you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Fun. Okay.
Yeah, a one.
As you're like, I mean, this is metal wire you're trying to cut through. It's a bit like you're getting a little bit of progress, but like it's still you son of a bitch. Shit, I poke myself. Like this is pretty solid stuff.
Yep.
It might take a
It's
while,
not that
but
there's not like one central knot.
yeah,
trap.
because it's like it's almost like it. Not only is the net itself like coated in razor wire, but also it looks like someone wrapped like sort of like basically like either razor wire or like barbed wire around the rope that is hoisting this thing. Like someone really wanted to make this hurt and make it hard to get out of.
Do I eventually free it though?
I'll say make one more dexterity check.
Okay.
4.
Do I make progress but still take damage?
You're making progress, albeit it's slow.
Another point.
This time 2 points actually.
Oh joy.
Yeah, your arms are getting a bit cut up as you're trying to like even like okay, all right, that's not working. Let me, can I at least try to get the other like the wire hoisting this up? As you see, oh shit, it's also covered in barbed wire. Can I just try? Shit, nope, fuck no.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Am I one good dex save away from cutting it free?
It's getting there. You might be at least be able to get it out of the tree.
Yeah, do I have? No, I don't. That's great. Okay. Well, we'll try again.
Okay, one more. 10, just enough.
Oh, thank God.
At this point, as you're like, come on, you son of a... Eventually you hear a... as the wire eventually snaps. As... Omen, you look up above, you're like, oh shit. Before you kind of have to... You have to dive back a bit.
Dodge roll.
Yeah.
I'll say dex save to avoid getting flattened by a dragon covered in razor wire.
You gotta get those
shit.
iframes.
Oh, yeah.
Dark
That
Souls.
Elden Ring roll.
Bruh.
That roll everyone saw in the trailers of Pokemon Legends Arceus and was like, I'm gonna fight God.
There we go. 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 15. You're just like, oh shit. Yeah! You quickly duck out of the way. But as there's a dull, as this, and like cracking and snapping of foliage and branches down to the ground, there's a bit of a thump as it makes with the ground. Just.
Is it free?
Actually. See if I actually got it loose enough to try to break out. It tries to push against it more, but you can tell it's looking at this thing. It's been in there for a while. The dragon itself seems fairly weak as it's trying to. It managed to get its head. Hasn't had enough to get its head free, but it's like it's losing steam now.
Okay, Vetzel's gonna climb down and kind of like approach it, hoping it's seen that I've been trying to help it.
Yeah, it's one of the eyes is currently turned up to look at you. Like it's currently like half on its side. One of its wings is kind of like flattened underneath it.
Yeah.
Like under its weight.
Vetzel's gonna try and climb down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say for this you can slowly make your way down.
And Vetzel is just going to like gently, like very slowly, being like, it's like he looks very dazed. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to fight you. That's for fucking sure. Just calm. Okay, calm, please.
Okay. It is still currently non-hostile to you. It is still calm, as much as it can be.
Okay. And Vetzel's very slowly like puts his hands on like the snoot of the dragon to like be like that like Disney film of like it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably smearing blood all over its snoot, and
Yeah, I mean it's already pretty bloody and beaten as is, but yeah, it's adding a little more to the pile. As it's
Vetzel is also like
it's still currently looking down at you like you could almost tell it's trying to like move its tail to trying to adjust and try to move something, but yeah, it's like you know it's realizing
Vetzel,
now like okay, I should just stay still.
Yeah, Vetzel's like okay. Omen, you can probably see Vetzel like crying at this point. He's like, okay, let's just try one last time, okay? And I'm gonna make one last deck save, try and cut like the rest of it off.
Okay.
Good.
17.
Oh, thank God.
It's taking a little bit before, as you're finally making this hole progressively wider and wider. Eventually, it manages. There's finally a point where the tension on it kind of gives slack of enough to just kind of crack open a pretty decently sized hole in it, where the dragon just kind of like it's like straining to at least get enough energy to pull its head up. And try to adjust it like out of the tangle of the net and out its horns out.
Yep.
As it eventually there's a bit of another bit of a snap against the horn, a bit of the racer wire is caught on its horn as it pulls. As the head is able to get free, and at this point it is weakly but still trying to get out a taloned front limb to pull itself out of this. As like it's trying to pull itself out.
Does it get out?
I'll say with the 17. Actually, make one more just to see how well it does. It manages to pull and get up onto its feet, even though it is a bit weak. However, it's still trying to move, though you can see some parts of it are still caught on the wing. And it's still as it kind of looks back a bit annoyed, like, oh, come on.
And Vetzel's going to be like, hey, it's okay. Just
at this point, it just seems more annoyed than anything else. Like, get off. Like it's trying. Like at this point, it's like trying to tug with it with the end of its tail.
It's like when you got a piece of toilet paper stuck on your shoe.
A little bit, yeah. Except it's like that mixed with like the look of like a kid who just got stung by a bee. Like ow, get it off.
Vetzel's gonna take his one good hand that's not currently bleeding like Jesus' hand being nailed, and he's going to slash slash his hand, and he's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, there's another 5 HP. And as you place a hand onto the creature, roll Cure Wounds.
Okay, let me find it.
I think there's a
casting mod.
This might be a core.
Yeah, I think there's a.
Cure
I think
Wounds.
there's a. Yeah.
Level 1.
As it heals for 8 points of damage, you watch this pulse of divine energy radiate across the creature. As some of the currently still kind of bleeding wounds going down, they start to coagulate and scar up. It's still, you can tell it's very weak and it took a decent amount of damage. As eventually you watch the kind of golden shimmer to the eyes eventually fade as the head just like, wait a minute, kind of turns to look at you, looking over at the razor wires to like, and like looks down at you, looks like the razor wire as if it's like conflicted which to deal with first. Before it just like kind of carefully bites onto a bit of the razor wire with its teeth and is like trying to pull out a splinter, like a bit of a string of it, like and like ripping that off and tossing that to the sides, narrowly missing Omen. Don't worry. As it eventually just, and the wings finally outstretched, seeing the full length of its wingspan, which very quickly kind of fills out this small clearing around you. As it kind of
I see this happening,
itself.
right? I see this happening.
Uh-huh.
I go ahead and sprint back towards the group.
The head just head turns to look back over towards you, Omen, for a moment.
Shit!
Before it just slowly turns back.
Okay. So do I make it enough back to the group?
It doesn't follow you. It doesn't chase you.
No, me.
You can make your way back.
Okay, so I get
everyone
back
can
to the
see
group.
this now, as now the full body of this large draconic creature is currently staring down at Wetzel right now. Looks like it has one eyebrow raised, kind of looking down. As eventually the head kind of rears down, like sniffing you.
Oh, shit.
Wetzel, like, he looks fucking pale with the amount of blood he's lost.
Yeah, exactly.
And he like with very shaky hands, just kind of like crying, just goes, "Hey, friend."
I'll say roll an insight check on the dragon.
Insight check on the dragon. Nice.
Well, you rolled higher.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you rolled shit. I guess he's not really trying to hide it. You can tell that, like... this is kind of weird. You're looking at this dragon, and they surprisingly enough, their face is pretty emotable. At least they have surprisingly, like, they're able to emote their face pretty well.
It's a Pixar dragon.
No. Not that, but sure. It kind of has this look on its face, like a little bit annoyed, because you can tell it knows you charmed it. But there is a bit of that look of like, I don't know if I should be like, I don't know if I should be pissed right now or what. But you can see the thought almost going through his head, but he did save me, kind of looking back at the bleeding, wounds in the razor wire and everything.
Wetzel kind of goes, "Hey, big guy, I don't know a lot about dragons, but I hear they're really smart. Can you understand me? Just, like, nod if you can." Also, Nature, I sent you a DM.
Let me take a look-see. Fair enough. Oof. Alright, I'll say roll a charisma check.
Charisma.
7.
The blood loss is making little woozy.
Yeah, that's fair. As the dragon's looking down at you, it kind of gives a begrudging look of it's this kind of this look of like, I guess you helped me, like whatever, bro. Trying to act all tough up, it's not like you were nice or anything, stupid.
Baka.
No. As it kind of looks down at you and very broken, it kind of ponders for a moment, like it's trying to dig into the very deepest recesses of its brain for something, before it kind of it starts writing down. It starts taking a talon and starts writing a message on the ground.
Okay. Can I read it?
Sure. It reads this.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Like, it looks confused, like, that's probably right, before, the wings outstretch and it just, foom, 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 goes up into the air.
Hey, nature, should I be rolling a deck save?
For what?
The thing I sent you, because I'm pretty sure if it doesn't do, it's gonna, faint.
You are not taking, you are not taking continuous damage. You are as you are.
Okay, good. Vetzel kind of like sighs, and like the tears like break instantly, and he's just like, I fucking hate it here. As Vetzel like immediately goes into like very standard, like very like feminine person in danger, holding themselves in their own arms kind of thing, and just
Yeah.
kind of like sniffling, trying like slither to find the group.
That's fair. During this whole time, Wit, you're actually currently being, put out onto, like, a stretcher, or put out onto, like, a tarp, on the ground, as Kasha is currently, pulling out, like, this little clay pot of some type of substance, that they're dabbing their fingers to, and they're starting to just kind of spread it all over the lightning scar as they just kind of they don't even bother to ask. They just basically pull pull open your shirt to start addressing the wound. As she is going to use a healing item on you.
Aw.
Hey,
This whole time, Puck has just been looking around frantically just to see if anything like would come to hurt anyone.
Sure, roll perception. Wait, you actually heal for 10 hit points.
Let's go!
The lingering, like, burning, numbness, for lack of a better term, of literally just getting fucking electrocuted. Kind of,
Sort of
going,
tingling.
yeah, like, kind of going through your chest. You feel that all of a sudden turn to, like, this cool, almost, like, aloe soothing, kind of, like icy hot tingling sensation to the skin. As the salve is spread across, which hopefully should help quite a bit with the pain. As Kasha just kind of gestures another one, like give. As she takes in a piece of looks like a cloth bandage that she's wrapping around your chest now.
What time is it?
Mid afternoon, like around around this point it's probably around 2:00.
I look over to Puck. So, we have a little setback.
Yeah,
And,
that was pretty wild.
did Vetzel even
Yeah.
find the party?
Yeah, they're not exactly hiding.
Yeah,
yeah,
we're worried.
Yeah, and
way
at this
back.
point,
We're way
after
back.
right after your Kasha is done patching up with all right, no, guys is doing good. Looking over to see Vetzel profusely bleeding, and just she just quickly comes over, and puts around kind of an arm on both of your shoulders, like come this way, come over here. And it's
Vetzel
half encouraging you, half dragging you over.
She's so sweet.
Yeah. So, to give context, because me and Nature have talked about how Vetzel's powers affect him, am I allowed to say my HP or no?
For the sake of this, sure.
I'm on 1 hit point.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Yeah, Vetzel currently has a foot in the grave if he weren't a snake.
Yeah, I even DM Nature being like, hey, so if I took bleeding damage and I just passed the fuck
this isn't
out,
the
I won't
damage
be
over
mad.
time effect. You're good.
So,
A hand
but
in
also,
the
Yeah.
a hand in the grave. But also, because Vetzel's energy draws from his own suffering, his scales would be super, like rare. And he is visibly shaking as both hands are bleeding down his
Where
arms.
typically
and
he's
just
like this
sobbing.
deep, like cerulean, or like this deep indigo almost. He is like a pale, like almost like a pale lavender, pale wisteria, like a very pale bluish purple right now. As Kosh is immediately like, "Oh no, you don't! Like, get the fuck over here!" It's like just like dragging you.
Okay. Okay.
As immediately right afterward, she kind of gestures like slightly pulling on Wit's arm, like, "Can you move? Can you walk?"
Yeah.
All right, cool. She kind of
He
stands
nods and
you.
gets up.
Yeah, she kind of stands you up and kind of gives like a soft like pat on the shoulder before kind of gesturing you over to lean on the Deproto before immediately putting Vetzel down on the on the medical freaking tarp, and doing
Yeah,
the exact same thing with another healing herb, pulling out another jar, of which their supply seems to be quickly dwindling.
Okay. So.
Can
Okay. Puck.
I investigate the healing
Oh.
salve they're using?
Ooh, interesting.
Sure. If you want to roll a medicine check or
You
medicine,
might learn a recipe.
yeah, medicine or nature.
Oh yeah.
What did you say? Medicine or what?
Medicine
Medicine
or
or
nature.
nature.
Gotcha. They are okay. Cool.
These healing herbs are
Vetzel,
really
you
good.
heal for 9 HP as unfortunately she can't really do like a full body bandage because it's well actually most of the bleeding is kind of on your arms.
Yeah.
As she takes a bit more of like this healing paste of some kind that she kind of dabs on, like kind of scoops up in her fingers, almost like Vaseline, and then starts rubbing it over the wounds. And there is a little bit of like a burning sensation at first, you know, like putting alcohol in the wound before it slowly turns to like a cool, you know, kind of like soothing kind of sensation before on
So-
both of the arms before
What's-
wrapping up again.
What's like to help Puck Whittle be along if he can Wit tell what Puck is trying to do?
I'll say with the 11. I mean, Puck isn't really hiding the fact that he's looking at what Kasha's doing in the jars that she's
Okay.
currently pulling.
Whittle asked how make that.
Oh, she kind of she just kind of gestures with the word for like herb or like medicine.
Yeah. Also, the party seeing Vetzel like this should be a way bigger deal because I think only Wit has seen Vetzel's like power, what it does to him. So for the rest of the party, I think it's.
I guess
'cause
yeah.
I
Omen,
think-
Omen would be the big one who would have saw basically like the longer that Vetzel was doing weird shit like with himself and with his magic, like the more his scales would like he'd see the color drain from Vetzel's scales.
You went
Yeah, the reason that people probably aren't reacting so like intensely is because they did also just watch Wit get zapped out of the sky and
That
develop
too.
a
There's
scar.
fair.
been a few. There's been a
It's
few
Survivor
things. Also, there's a
stuff.
fucking
There's
dragon.
a lot going on. There's a lot
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
a lot going on
going
right now.
Okay. Vetzel turned from purple to fucking pale. Wit got zapped by whatever type of dragon that is, and now we're here. I don't know if both of them are going to be able to go ahead and explore further, and we have to go and fight something and capture it at the same time. I have no idea what the hell we're going to be doing right now. We could either go here, rest up for a little bit, short rest, so that way both you and you, I'm pointing at both Betzel and Wit, to get a little bit of your rest, because clearly both of you receive a hell ton of the damage, either from something or doing it to yourself. And right now, it is important that we go ahead and rest up for a little bit while I can probably survey the area to make sure that thing doesn't come back.
I'm sure it won't.
It seems. I'm sorry. I just.
It probably went back home.
Probably.
Betzel's
We
crying.
don't know. We don't know. This island is inhabited by many things, and that was something Lisa. How rare are dragons actually? How rare?
Very.
For dragon.
Incredibly so actually. It is considered like that is considered to be like a feat in itself to like find one.
Oh, so
Typically.
it's like a winning like a lottery. Basically.
Yeah, basically,
So
like
encounter.
It's an endangered species.
effectively, yeah. Like for lesser dragons, for like wyverns and like drakes and stuff like that, they're a lot more common. But like the true dragons, like what we just saw here, those are not a dime a dozen. You do not see
It's
many of
like if
those.
you saw a
Period.
dragon in the real.
Yes, yes, exactly. But at least there's precedent for it, rather than like, oh, these things didn't exist before. But yeah.
I have a question. For our movement token, we did do 2 rolls for movement, but the token's still there. Are we supposed to
Yes.
have moved, or
So Puck. I'll say if you want to roll a quick survival check just to figure out what the fuck happened. Trying to reassess. I'll say with advantage because of it. 16. You're kind of
Oh,
double
that left
checking
a long
things and looking at the map like, wait a minute, I think we took a bit of a wrong turn. Yeah.
I see.
Wetzel's
And I'll actually say
Wetzel's
for the
going-
sake of this,
Sorry.
who's rolling a? Oh no, Puck rolled a perception check for a 5. Never mind. That's
Oh
also
yeah, that was me frantically looking around, trying to make
you
sure
don't
nothing was coming to
see
her wit.
anything else.
Yeah, Wetzel like very shaking, like crying super hard, like wipes his eyes, kind of looks over at Catherine and goes, "Okay, we are agreeing right now. We are not hunting it."
I can support that. Gee, by the gods. Sabine just wordlessly nods.
I don't
Okay.
let it hurt us. It's something bigger than us. We shouldn't hurt it.
Should we head back to the camp for the night?
Kasha kind of perks up and like kind of ponders for a minute before just kind of gesturing and kind of saying hunting ground over a day away. Move till night, then sleep.
We want to go
That's
towards the thing, not back where we were before.
She kind of gestures, looking over, like she kind of pulls out more of the kit that she has, and you can see she has a few other herbs, and other things in supply.
Okay.
Wetzel
Good.
Wetzel
we
kind of like
have supplies. Oh.
Wetzel kind of just like shakes his head, like still like gripping, like holding himself, like almost like he's closing himself off.
Yeah,
He's
Kasha very quickly, like the more you move, she's like stop moving. You'll undo the bandages. Like as she's still trying to she's still half trying to wrap you up, and trying to finish up everything.
Wetzel just goes, "We can't run from this. We should just go and camp and wait and recover." I don't know what happened.
Kasha puts a hand on Wetzel's shoulder before she kind of like ponders, she's confused, like as if she's trying to figure out how to do something. Before she kind of gestures over to Wit to come over to help translate, and is like, points over to Wetzel and says like does a movement like strong. She does another movement which is like. This is a bit more of a complicated one, so I'll say a bit more of an intelligence check from Wit.
Okay.
It's like, how do I say good heart but stupid?
5. You can tell she's trying to say something along the lines of like, "Oh, you did something good, or you felt something good," which is like that. You don't think that's what she's trying to say.
The pigeon or anything.
This is with the pigeon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, how do you discuss philosophy through a pigeon? Like that kind of thing. Something along the lines, and you know, it's something. You get the feeling it's very much like trying to say something positive to say like, "Oh, basically you did good," but like the actual wording to get across is a bit, directed, probably not really exact.
You know, my brain's still a little staticky, but I think you're trying to say you did good.
Wetzel, like very clearly crying, is just like, I just want to get moving.
She nods Kasha. Like after a bit translation before just kind of a motioning once again, just for everyone. Sakwa, follow. Before
My
just moving
body's a
on.
bit better, but your brain doesn't automatically recover from a shock to the system.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And Vetzel kind of like, as they're traveling, Vecca goes, "If anyone wants to make me feel better, just say what you would like as a gift or your preferences. Just don't fucking ask. Just do it."
Hey, Puck, you want to go first, or have you already told what you like?
I don't know. Find me some cool plants or something that I can play around with. That'd be cool.
Exotic plant, got it. Omen,
Jewelry. Yeah, jewelry.
I don't think that he's asking about open concepts. He's thinking about trinkets and stuff.
Oh, trinkets. That.
Jewelry.
A
No.
little gift.
Uh. Ooh, wood carvings are nice. Yeah, wood carvings. Yeah, very nice.
Gift from the heart. Wit is just actively slurring his words because he has never been fucking.
Yeah, your head's
Yeah.
still kind of
I like
you're still seeing stars a little bit,
Yeah,
which probably
Wait,
is also a
just
bit of an
relax.
indicator of the 5.
just relax. Okay, you clearly got blasted point blank range by that dragon. It's important for you to rest. Me and Puck will try to handle this. Puck will be navigating. I'll be scouting ahead.
Oh, don't worry. My body is a lot better. It's just my brain needs a soft reboot.
Yeah, that's why I say
That is not a
so.
word that he would
Rest.
use. That is not a word in this
Yeah,
world.
he needs
Soft reset is not a term,
yeah.
nor dare
He
it.
needs a refreshment. He needs to refresh.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Refresh his game.
crack his whip and be like, "All right,
Whack
guys,
his
let's
whip."
go."
Hang on.
Huck.
For a brief moment, as you crack the whip, there's a bit of a as the Deferno rears back before the orcs are like, hey! As they try to quickly rear it back in.
I feel
Hey,
like
so here's
I
a
feel like
stupid
the Dakota
question.
knows.
I can give a stupid answer.
Who here has a passive perception above 11?
I think a few
Mhm.
people actually.
All of us, I think.
Not me.
Oh,
Where is passive perception again?
course sheet.
Ah, I see
Yep.
it. Mine's 11.
Yep, 12.
Wit's smart, but
Maybe
he's not
Amia.
wise.
Maybe Amia had a passive better than 11, but it doesn't matter now.
Yep.
Wit's
Well, for
smart, not wise.
for everyone with a passive perception above 11, you can very clearly see Vetzel is like hanging back from the group, still kind of like holding himself, as he just goes, "Fucking course, this is my gift. Fucking best thing I get. It fucking it kills me."
Huh?
Vetzel doesn't even say anything. He's just mumbling.
As it moves on from afternoon, moving on into evening, gonna need another navigation and another scouting.
Gotcha.
I do want to forage,
You
which
still
is
wanna
probably
forage?
advised, but I still want to forage.
Okay, so that's a survival then from. Oh boy, that's another survival check from Vetzel as well.
Did I use an
Because Vetzel is just
inspiration?
trying to
You can use
avoid
an inspiration,
people.
yes. Reroll.
Did I? Is it worth it? It's
Yes,
worth it.
do it. You ran us into a dragon the first time.
Honestly,
What if we
finding a
found
dragon doesn't feel like it should have been from a low roll.
Dragon
using-
2? No.
I'm using my
Dragon.
last point of inspiration to re-roll the nav check.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
Fuck me!
I will roll for severity.
Just like, holy shit, what are the chances?
So is this
Oh
gonna
wait,
be like Vetzel's
wait,
just...
that was Ghost.
Okay,
I thought
sorry,
that
I'm
was
re-rolling that. Jesus Christ, that's cocked. Okay.
You know, they say
Right.
lightning never strikes twice.
Oh
So I
shit!
guess this is just going to be a thing of Vettel's going to be moping, look up, and everyone is gone.
Actually, you know what?
Oh
Hang
shit!
on. Roll. You know what, Vetzel? Roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Roll.
Right, the mapped area would be.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hold on. Whoa.
Hey, yo,
Well,
hey,
I'll just make a new character sheet.
No, not yet, not yet, not yet.
Is I'm really wondering if that's good or bad.
No,
Yeah, same here.
Nat 1 makes nature roll for severity, and I just rolled 100. Higher is worse.
Oh no! Sorry, I already rolled severity, and as a off chance of something happening, another thing happening, I was like, you know what? Roll a D100, and you rolled 100. Okay, one final thing. Roll a D6.
Holy shit.
Nature
That's a lot
is
of
trying
balls.
so hard to not kill Vettel right now.
I swear to God, if a storm opens up and lightning strikes twice.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Dude, what the hell is happening?
Can I just make this
You-
character?
Of course.
Can I just throw in the towel? I don't even want to know what happens to him.
It is the
Okay. Oh.
Character
Vetzel wanders so
development.
far off the trail, he's
going
back.
on.
So no. Vetzel. To clarify, Vetzel's still with the party. However, Vetzel is the first to see this.
Oh,
Oh, what the hell is
Oh,
this?
fuck.
So, Vetzel, something weird happens.
Mm.
As you begin starting to gather up, like, all right, see if I can find some like rocks or something to help like set up like a fire pit or something. As you jostle one of the rocks nearby, kind of picking up some things, you watch a boulder kind of like start overturning, like back out of the way of that, before it just kind of chunk, kind of impacts into the ground. Before you see this this purplish kind of mist or smoke kind of rise up into the air.
nature, we are level 2.
And almost as if on cue, like you realize, actually, you know what? Roll a perception check as part of this.
Oh, did my thingy do anything, by the way?
17. We'll say Omen is also second to see this. 11. You watch it kind of going up into the air. You're not really sure, like, what the fuck is that? That's weird. Like it almost sounds like a wisp of energy kind of going up. Before Omen, you're kind of looking like you see this brief kind of puff of kind of purple and violet kind of start going up into the air. Before you're like, wait a minute, what? That's weird. You kind of follow it going up before you realize, wait a minute, it's joining something. Like it's almost like it's flowing through the air, almost like it's following a current of something. And it continues rising up above the tree line, and kind of like basically disappears above it, unless anyone, unless you climb up into a
Unless
tree to follow
anyone
it.
is
Yeah,
like, wit, why?
or you can climb a tree. That's also an option.
Or you can climb a tree.
You know
Is it
what?
like
Vettel's
slowly
depressed.
floating? Is it slowly floating?
It's like like steam rising up, like that level, like it's like slowly, like a bit of a like it's kind of kicking up into the air.
It's close. It's Vettel's suicidal at this point. He'll just climb a tree and see what it is.
Okay.
Owen's also gonna climb a tree and just start skipping over some branches to try and get closer to whatever that is.
Okay. Interesting. Hang on. As Vetzel is Vetzel is cresting above the trees, it's only in this moment you realize that the birds have stopped singing.
Would Sabine have noticed?
Sabine? Sabine is looking around like, actually,
Since
if anyone,
wildlife is kind of her thing.
do you want to roll insight on Sabine?
Sure. Do.
I feel like I just caused the end of the world by accident
With 106?
by rolling a nat 1, then 100, then a 6.
Well, okay. The 100 and the 6 were for a separate thing that was triggered by
Yeah.
this.
It's like the stars aligning.
Yeah.
So this is Vetzel's
18.
fault.
Yeah, you look over at Sabine. She looks afraid.
Sabine, what's wrong?
Her eyes are kind of wide. As she turns over, as she turns around to look at you, both of her eyes are like purple galaxies right now.
Oh.
And like you can't really see it underneath the mask, but like her jaw is slack, almost kind of in shock.
Sabine, can you point to what's wrong?
You hear her start speaking in a language you don't understand.
Does anyone around
In
understand?
a much deeper voice than she should.
Oh, and I just woke a demigod. I fucking woke up Cthulhu, didn't I?
Celestial? Like, oh, what is it? Abyss? Abyssal?
You don't know it.
Catwayne, you said
Actually,
you were
wait, Puck. You understand it.
Fuck yes!
Oh, shit.
She is speaking in Celestial right now.
Hell yeah!
Oh, fuck.
As she is
As soon as
reciting
you said, "Fuck,
offhand.
you understand," I was like, "Yep."
And she,
Finally a
you can hear
language
that
we
she's saying this.
understand.
Yeah, she is repeating this over and over in a very deep voice. Hang on.
It's gotta be with the wildest expedition that we've done.
When the wild hunt comes and the wolf converges, the maiden and scholar shall bleed. Open your mind, seek ruby and ivory, give enlightenment to the two-headed seed. When the wild hunt comes and the wolf converges.
Okay, so it's the.
She's looping that over and over and over again.
Wait, she's saying the same thing that I translated earlier.
For Vetzel, as you crest over the tree line, wait, are you flying up to see this as well?
Yeah.
Still hopping on the branch to like following the
purple
purple thing.
Yeah.
If I know what's happening, I am flying up.
Okay. Yeah. At this point, everyone's kind of made aware, like, what the fuck is happening. So, Omen, you kind of follow. Take a mind, like, where the fuck did it go? Okay, there it is. Following this wisp of energy, going up into the clouds, and along the skyline, off in the distance, there is this bright, vibrant, almost like fluorescent, like violets, kind of swirling in the sky overhead. And you see almost like lightning crackling, and the dull kind of clapping of thunder.
Holy shit, Saint Nania, save me.
As looking at this, some type of storm is coming.
Oh shit!
Vetzel kind of like goes, "Oh no, what did I do? What did I do?" And he like immediately starts like sliding down, trying to like find everyone, and says like he's panicked that he did something.
Okay, we should probably get back to base camp.
Can I discern if the storm is normal? Is like if the storm is like natural or something else? Can I discern it?
I'll say roll a nature check.
If this is like out of place or kind of like that. Okay, so nature.
This is a
Can I use my inspiration?
You
Can
want
I
to use
use my
inspiration?
inspiration
Okay,
on that?
reroll.
Okay.
Why are the clouds purple?
This is one hell of a drug trip, I swear. Okay. Go on.
14.
Okay. Not bad.
You're looking on at the off in the distance. This is coming from actually, let me check where this is coming from. Because I actually have to double check something real quick.
Did I just advance the story like 6 fucking chapters?
Don't worry about it. It is coming from the west. Sorry, from the east.
Wait, can you point it at the map to like where
It is
it
coming
exactly is?
from this direction.
Oh,
It
okay.
is like miles out. But you can see it's coming this way. It's
We haven't
weird.
moved yet.
This is as you're moving.
Okay.
However, actually, wait.
Should we
So
go
we will
back?
be here. So we will be here if we
Well,
move
actually, what did
forward.
Puck roll again? I believe it was hang on.
11 with the advantage from it being mapped because I was trying to just head back north.
Oh, you're heading back north. Okay.
He's trying to take us back to camp, I guess.
Yeah. Which that?
Well,
I
I
thought we were
thought
moving towards the
because
hunting ground.
yeah,
Oh, right, yeah, you
Kasha had
rolled an
said that
11.
we should keep moving. So my
Um,
goal was to just head north again, and then we were gonna stay the night out
Okay, yeah.
in the woods instead of
because
back
it's
at
a
camp.
mapped territory. You get just enough to make you continue heading your way north.
But it's still to
and
the east, I assume.
oh wait, are you heading north or heading northeast back to camp?
I was just trying to head north because Kasha
north?
said that we
Fair enough.
shouldn't head back. Yep.
Fair enough. Okay, so as you as at this point the Omen, Wit, and Vetzel see there seems to be some large, like it's almost like a large wave coming across the sky.
About how fast?
Nature check, I'll say. Though with Omen with a 14, it's hard to tell exactly how quickly.
This is scary.
Oh.
This is scary. I
With,
feel
also
like
with a
we've
14.
entered like the
You have no idea. Could be days. Could be by tomorrow. You don't know. It's hard to tell from this distance.
That second roll always taunts me.
Yeah, shit sucks. Yeah. However, with a 14, it seems less to be like a spinning, hurricane or something coming this way. Almost more so like when like a dam bursts open, and like all of a sudden like the pressure, everything goes flooding out.
Oh shit.
fuck.
Did I just wipe out the fucking island?
No, well, you don't know yet. As it almost
Not
seems
yet.
to be this, it almost seems to be this cascading wave of some type of energy heading in this direction, and it seems to be carrying a lot with it.
I jumped down
Nature?
in the tree, and do I see
Um,
Vetzel around the area when I jump down the tree?
Vetzel is currently having a panic attack and is frozen stuck in the tree.
I
Hey,
grab Vetzel by the arm and it starts bolting back to the group.
I'll also say for this with a with a 14, whatever this is clearly magical. Because
I do have a question.
Sure.
How long has it been since we fought the Kaipin?
It's been a couple days.
Yeah, I think it's only been a day or two.
Well, I think it's been more than a day or two. It's been.
I want to know if it's been a week yet.
I think it's been a little less than a week.
Shit. You know exactly what I was planning, don't you?
Nope.
The
Okay, so I got
wheel secondary effect.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah, I don't have the
is
exact date for the Kaiping fight. I wasn't taking notes for
Yeah.
dates at that point.
yeah, same.
That's even if there's much left
Okay.
at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I go back towards the group with Betzel, with Betzel with me. Something's coming. I think, yeah, it was me, Betzel. Where's Wit? Where's Wit?
Wit is visibly
Yeah, with
just
this here.
staring at it.
Kasha looks like, sort of like, she does
What
seem
did I
a bit.
get myself into?
Yeah, she is a bit concerned, but still kind of seems like not as upset as you think she would. She still seems like looking at it kind of stoically.
Do I
That's
hear
a-
Sabine also still speaking?
She is still repeating it over and over.
Why is she doing that? Why is she doing that? Why is she doing that?
We're not quite sure yet. I don't know what's going on.
What is she saying? What is she saying?
And then like waits for the loop, and then as she says it, when the
Yeah.
wild hunt comes and the wolf converges, the maiden and scholar shall bleed. Open your mind, seek ruby and ivory, and give enlightenment to the two-headed sea. It's the same thing.
Okay, so there's a storm coming. I don't know exactly when it's going to hit us, but I feel like it's something big. It's not. I don't know if it's normal. I don't know if it's. Damn it.
Kasha turns to Wit, almost with like a look of recognition of, like, she kind of does a motion for, like, magic storm. But then she is trying to do a motion like another intelligence.
So
Discern it,
hey,
boy.
nature, nature, how does one handle intense panic attack for D&D?
Good question. Usually I let the character determine that, or the player determine that, if that's up to them. But I don't know.
Vetzel's having a panic attack because he
that's
doesn't
fair.
know what the fuck he did.
Paimon is currently curled up, like with you, Vetzel, like looking you up in the eyes with like a surprisingly calm look, looking over at you. But the Wit with a 12, she's like holding like gesturing with her hands like vigorously, like the vague sense you get from it is like chaos. So chaos, magic, storm.
Vetzel is just repeating over, what did I do? What did I do?
Yeah.
What
Which,
did I do? What did I do?
going off of a 12, it takes a minute before you're like, oh, wild magic storm.
Oh,
Holy shit.
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What
Vetzel,
did I
snap
do?
the
What did I
fuck
do?
out of it. Vetzel,
Don't fucking touch me! What did I do?
you didn't do
Vetzel.
shit, okay? You were sticking
Wasn't
back at
you.
the back of the group, and then this shit happened, okay? We're here in this damn stupid fucking island, and we don't know what the hell it is. For all we know, this could be a fucking
Stop!
when it comes to
Kasha immediately like kind of gets between you guys and just makes the word shelter.
We have one place that's really good shelter.
Kind of.
how strong? How strong? I'm looking at Kasha. How strong? Storm.
She kind of ponders for a moment. She
Would
kind
a cave work?
of. Kasha nods.
We need to gather everyone else and head back to the Kaiping cave.
She kind of like to answer Omen's question. She just kind of like gives a hand of like depends, but also does gestures. No magic.
The storm cancels out the magic.
I
think
she
that's
shakes
it.
her. She shakes her head. No. Basically,
Wild magic.
Yeah, don't magic.
Oh,
You ever met a wild magic user?
I
I think it's implying that that's going to affect all of us.
well, not me. For as I know, I think I'm not magical. I think all you three. I'm pointing at Vetzel, Wit, and Puck. I think all of you are magic users. I'm not.
Okay. I will
Either
say-
way,
Part-time,
we need
no.
to. Either way, we need to get everyone and get to the shelter on the cliffside.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, grab the supply. Fuck the hunt. We're not gonna be doing that hunt, especially in this.
I will say, for
especially
the
in this
sake of
time.
this, if someone is trying to look for shelter now in a location, I would say this would have to be a survival check.
Well-
Wit just starts moving back toward where he
So-
knows the camp is to gather everyone up and bring them back to the cave.
Well, I think that's going to be another navigation for Mitchum to do.
Yeah, above
think.
table question, right? So this one here, this is where we came from, right?
Yes.
So why would we go to the cliff one?
Katwain
because
is,
we need she said we need a stronger shelter.
Then what was
Hence-
back? Okay,
hence-
I didn't catch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hence the cave.
Katwain kind of perks up. I can head back. Bring Sabine with me. She's like trying to like shake Sabine's arm, trying to get her to snap out of it. As Sabine keeps moving, before she just kind of wait a minute. She just kind of tries to just pick her up and take her off her feet while she's still talking. All right, okay, I can work with this. I'll warn the
Do you
rest.
need help, Kathleen?
Don't
Do you
worry,
need help?
I've carried her several times before. I can go back to camp, round up the boys together, and have everyone head. Are we heading towards? Are we heading towards the hut? Or are we heading towards the cave?
Head toward the old camp and then head up towards the mountain from that.
Aye.
Follow the river up to the mountain.
Aye. Godspeed. Alright, Sabine, please snap the fuck out of it soon. As she just starts carrying Sabine off with her.
As she goes with, I go. Wait, what about the? Fuck. There goes my coin.
Vetzel,
Alright.
Vetzel kind of like, as you're like trying to plan all this, you just feel like almost like a child grip on your shirt. And you look over and Vetzel's like just so fucking panicked. He just
It's
says,
gonna be okay. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry. I don't.
It's
I
not
did-
your fault,
I
Vetzel.
don't-
Kasha
I
knows
did-
about
I
it, which
don't
means
know
it's
what
a
I did.
naturally occurrence.
Paimon's
Vetzel,
looking
look
up
at
at
me.
Vetzel calmly.
Vetzel, look at me in the eye. This is not your fault. If Kasha knew about it, then it is a natural occurrence that happens.
Okay, so I didn't summon like some demon god or anything, right?
No.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell.
It's just a thing that makes magic funky for a while. So we just gotta
Yeah.
hide out for it.
Okay.
I was a little pressed because, dragons stuff happens. You turning pale, also stuff happens, and now this. So, I'm a little pressed. And
Honestly, I'm not
Kathleen-
as pressed about it. The exact same thing happened when I tried to calm down Gregor. I should have known better.
I'm just.
Breathe like Daddy
I
taught you.
feel
Breathe
like this
Daddy
day.
taught you. Breathe like Daddy taught you. And he's just like repeating that to himself. He's like trying to take deep breaths. He's like,
Okay.
breathe like Daddy taught you. Breathe like Daddy taught you.
Vetzel,
Mhm.
look at me. In. Out. In. Out.
He's like, the motion Vetzel is doing is very much like those old Muppet animations of like his jaws going like.
Kasha is actually coming over, putting a hand on Vetzel's other shoulder. Tushidaha. Like quiet, calm, like trying to calm down.
Vetzel
It's
just kind
okay.
of like nods.
Everything's gonna be okay. We just
I go over and approach Puck. Hey, what happens if we go ahead and full sprint this? We don't hold back. We just go ahead and just full blast it and go to the previous point of our camp.
went to the cave.
Yeah.
Okay,
Near the cave.
So you're basically trying to ask, like, what if you go through the night instead of sleeping?
And also, do we no more scouting, or I guess navigation is also gonna be playing on this. But what happens if we just like full sprint it?
I'll say for this, if you're trying to go quick rather than being thorough in this case, You can basically move 2 hexes per square, like 2 hexes per phase of the day. However, of course, any stealth checks made during it are, of course, a disadvantage. Perception is a disadvantage. Like, while navigation, yes, like you are moving faster. Of course, there's more chances of failure because you still have to make a navigation check per hex. Though you're moving through charted territory, so this would be still with advantage.
Right, it's mapped, and there's also the cliff to follow if we were to
yes.
try to go all the way down to this one again.
So we can go.
Though I will take note. If you're making a straight beeline as close to the cave as possible, that's also going through swamp. Just to bear that in mind. So that also does change speed a bit as well. But nonetheless,
Right.
I will say
So clearly,
if you
something's
are
gonna go down.
yeah, I will say for at this case, I'll say one more survival check. I'll say pick one
rolling?
person amongst you to roll a survival check for this.
Okay.
I assume
start
it'll still
assessing
be
everything.
me.
Yeah, go for it.
This is for just assessing the situation.
Okay.
19.
Ooh.
Okay. Looking at the speed that thing is going, this magical storm is going to be coming within, possibly within the next few days, maybe earlier.
Okay.
However, at this rate, if you're speeding your way over towards the cliff, to the cliff face, to the hollow, so you might be able to get it back. You might be able to get back there if you're not sleeping. You might be able to get there by morning. If you're not impeded in any way. So ideally, you might be able to get there by morning. If not, it would be by tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon.
And since we're mainly focusing on just going, we could also have someone use the help action with Puck, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Who is proficient in survival?
Well, it would still just be regular advantage either way, right?
Oh yeah, it's still an advantage because it's charted territory.
Okay.
So
There
you're
would
good.
be no point in using the help action.
Either in this situation,
Guidance.
wouldn't provide. Yeah, there's guidance if you want to do that, but nonetheless. But either way, as the party begins preparing and the Weave of Fate has sped along further than anticipated, as a unknown arcane wild magic storm comes billowing in from the northeast. Within the span of days, maybe less. I'm afraid that's where we're going to have to end the session for tonight.
Oof.
Okay, so to clarify above game what just happened. So when you rolled the nat 1 on the side rebel together stuff, I was like, all right, let's see what I roll for severity. Rolled not super high, but nonetheless, like, okay, he's got some weird wild magic stuff going on with him. You know, he's a chaos martyr. Well, let's see. Okay, we'll have him have a change in weather effect randomly. Sure, maybe it starts raining. Let's roll to see what the weather is. 100. That's okay. That is a strange phenomena. Okay, roll a d6 out of the options. 6. Wild magic storm.
So
This session was ridiculous.
Yeah, wait. So the 100 is the wild magic, and the 6 is the storm.
The D100 is to see what type of weather it is.
Yep.
For autumn, on a 98 to 100, strange phenomena occurs. And then that's a 1d6, and of course a 6 is a wild magic storm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll cover the details more of what the wild magic storm does once that happens.
Next session.
Ryle mentioned in chat, they're like, this is the first time, like, experiencing a wild magic storm or whatever, and I'm like, oh god,
This
this
is the
can't be
first time
good.
anyone has experienced a wild magic storm.
Oh no.
Hey,
Also, this is the
Rachel.
first time for us.
This
At least
is
apparently
gonna be
caution knows what's going
fun.
Apparently,
Oh.
at least Tasha knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So, okay. I just want to say that the thingy,
Mhm.
the one where Vetzel keeps pointing out that he caused this. I feel like it isn't because like
Not
it's a natural
really,
occurrence.
no.
It's a natural occurrence.
The player knows it's not Vetzel's fault, although, wow, that fucking dice, goddamn.
God, like
Yeah.
that is that okay? At that point, that's just fate. I'm sorry. Like
The
that's
that's
natural
just- yeah.
100
Yeah, I
into
know
the
that.
natural 6.
Like,
Yeah,
Max
I know
rolls
that.
on
I don't know
two
what else
dice
to
in a row.
fucking say. Like, well, shit, man.
Who the
Guess we're
fuck
doing
rolls
this right
natural 100? What the fuck?
now.
A
Uh huh.
natural 100.
Yeah, I was expecting like, oh, maybe a heat wave's gonna roll in, or oh, maybe it's gonna start raining and like a thunderstorm. Nope. The rarest
Storm.
things you could possibly get on the table.
Hey,
This is
And it was
nature.
caused by
That's
the
such an
autistic boy.
interesting-
This is my make-a-wish.
this is
Yeah,
an interesting
uh,
session because we encountered like
Right.
a rare beast,
Right,
a rare
Ryle.
beast that's like 100.
Sorry, Raul
like
just messaged.
winning
The
a
deep notes will
lottery.
be altered. The deep notes will be altered.
I know, going
Hey,
into this session, I was like, man, can't wait to monster hunt this
Can't
worm boy.
Can't
And
wait
we
to,
came
can't
out
wait to
after.
fight a Sailor Moon Triceratops, wherever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And now we're dealing with a
Bronze
magical
young dragons and magical storms.
Uh,
Hey, nature.
Hey,
Are we still
sorry,
going to
go
be level 2 at the beginning of next session?
That is-
Depends.
we might level up
Wow.
if we survive the storm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard when
It's just like
the
killing a
fucking-
cult
the
and
dragon-
successfully dealing with a dragon.
I will say,
What-
this is gonna have some consequences.
It doesn't feel
Yeah.
like level 2 material.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
We did survive an encounter with a young bronze dragon.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I did say
That
before,
almost
not all the-
one-shot
yeah,
one of our party
I will say,
members.
not all the counters I put in front of the party are meant to be balanced for them.
Mm.
That is
Oh.
fair.
And
So, hey,
that was also a thing. That was a random encounter. That was the highest available thing on the random encounter.
Who triggered it? Who triggered it? Was it me or Puck who triggered the young
well, no,
bronze dragon?
that's just like every phase of the day I roll a d12 to see if there's an encounter.
Gotcha.
And if I roll an 11
Gotcha.
or a 12, I something happens. And then I rolled high on that table.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Nature,
Hey,
please just let them up. In time, in
hey,
due time.
Twitch chat. Hey, Twitch chat.
Mm-hmm.
So you've probably been following those who've been watching the VODs and watching the stream, watching previously. We've been building Vetzel up, right? We've been building his self-confidence, him trying to embrace his new self, get stronger, and we've seen, like, shines of glory that can shine from Vetzel because he's, like, starting to believe himself, right? After nearly cutting himself and bleeding himself out, and now thinking he caused this, to put in perspective how Vetzel feels, has anyone played Darkest Dungeon?
I've done
Yeah?
a little bit.
You know the moment where they go, I'm going to die, and the little stat broken appears? Kind of Vetzel.
Okay. This is an interesting. This is an interesting session.
So my biggest question is, right? My biggest question is,
Mhm.
if it's chaos magic, because above table, I as a player know what chaos magic is. It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, wild magic in Nordareth terms can get a bit scary.
Yeah, I'm guessing most of us have at least heard of one.
You are familiar
wild
with the
magician.
concept of at least like chaotic magic or wild magic or pure raw arcane magic.
Mhm.
Like-
Vetzel has no
Especially
fucking clue.
with the new barbarian subclass, right?
Yeah, that's why like wild magic sorcerers behave differently in Nordareth because magic behaves differently in that way. Like-
What about the new wild magic barbarians?
Wild magic barbarian, that would mostly stay the same because it's a very different aspect of it. Like it's weird. Like I would keep wild magic barbarians relatively the same.
Now I can Now I can like imagine like the whole group just running through the swamp and then into just the dark distance, like this like dark purpley like clouds and just purple lightning and thunder going around. It's intense. I can
With
I
a
can
group of
imagine.
orcs that we can't talk to.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
with the
just
group of-
releasing a dragon that you also couldn't
Well-
talk to.
Yeah, the language
orcs,
barrier is
orcs we're getting
strong.
somewhere with. We're gonna be getting somewhere
Mhm.
with, especially once we're in the cave and Kasha
We
can
can
teach
settle down
the
there.
pigeon to her orcs, and Wit can teach some of the pigeon to his group.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Let me see if I can grab a
Here's
picture
my-
for what this looks like. Hold up.
My biggest question is, would using the ferryman coin count as magic?
That's a question. Does anyone want to test what happens when you use magic items in the Wild Magic Storm?
Find
Fair
out
point.
next time on Legends.
Yeah.
Find out
On
next
Legends of
time on
Norterra,
Legends of
Blood and
Norterra.
God.
Let it go.
Oh boy!
I fucking love that. I personally don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but Vetzel is the most like emotionally complex character because he's the one that's constantly being like built up by everyone, like having to face scarier things he's not used to. Like I'm
Vetzel's
not trying to say
island
Vetzel's
arc.
the main. I'm not trying to say Vetzel's the main character. I'm saying he's the most like three-dimensional emotionally. Like he's the most emotionally like out there. He's unstable. And
Yeah,
for the past
Vettel has showed more emotion than the others, for what I
Yeah,
can
it
say.
so for the past like what 5 sessions for Vetzel to be built up by everyone, the ferryman saying he's better than he thinks he is, Catwin saying Vetzel's a good person, Vetzel trying to like grapple with being responsible for giving the coin back to Omen, everything's like okay, Vetzel's going to be a lot stronger, and I was like going into this, I was like Vetzel's going to be a lot more confident. Let's do this, and then he almost bled out by his own fucking magic that traumatized him. And then he started this, and he didn't know he didn't start it. And he doesn't know what it means, because Vetzel has no fucking clue what wild magic is.
Vetzel. I think Vetzel's familiar with the concept of wild magic. Like he's heard of wild
Especially
magic
since-
sorcerers.
Especially
Vetzel's-
since isn't Vetzel technically a wild magician himself?
Yeah, I think
in a
basically
very
the knowledge
minor
of
sense.
magic,
Yeah.
like the knowledge
But
of
yeah.
magic alone, kind of implies the fact that wild magic exists,
Mhm.
right?
Right, but he's
Also-
never heard of anything like this.
This is different.
Fair.
This is not a regular phenomena. But nonetheless,
Fucking nat 20.
either
100 to
way,
6.
I can actually show what the storm looks like on the horizon as we leave.
It's
this
It's like a
just
spot.
hurricane hitting North Dakota.
No,
well,
it's like the
actually-
more colorful version of the storm from Road of Fury from Mad Max.
Actually, I can show you
I'm
what it
just
looks
talking
like,
about like
guys.
frequency.
Ooh, show.
It looks like this.
God, this session was
Oh
nuts.
Jesus!
Oh, oh.
The
We're heading to
weaves
Inazuma,
have
boys.
twisted, friends.
Oh. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let me look at my notes. I have my own personal notes when it comes to this shit. Hold on, wait.
Actually,
I can't wait. Nature, I can't wait for you to talk to other people and be like, hey, how's Bloody Gold going? I didn't catch today's session.
yeah, about
Jason
that.
rolled Jason rolled a nat 1. I rolled highest, so the weather's
Actually-
gonna change.
Actually, I might have to change the overlay by next time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
I feel like the entire session just fucking like took like a 720, like just
Oh,
completely
Yeah, also-
got
well,
crazy.
actually, also because of this, I'm gonna have to talk to the new player. I'm gonna have to talk to the new player about what about this when they're coming in. Oh boy.
It's like,
Oh,
hey,
also-
welcome to Bloody Gold. One of us is having a panic attack because he thinks everything is his fault. And good luck using magic because wild magic's happening.
Mhm.
There's also a dragon.
Okay. So I also had to say this. Nature.
Mhm.
The schedule as well when it comes to
Oh,
me.
yes.
Yeah.
Remember,
I
we're
wanted
still
to talk to you
streaming.
guys about it. Yeah, we're still. I want to talk to you
Yes,
guys
the session is
when
over currently,
stream. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh.
That's an amazing session. Oh. Woo.
I was gonna say, yeah, hope
There's a
everyone
lot of
enjoyed this
magical things.
session.
Yeah, there was a lot from dragons to
Welcome to
storms.
welcome to another fucking episode of Vetzel character development.
Welcome
This
to the
is like
rarest
King
section of
Kong.
Legends of Nordaeus so far.
Just the
I will say, I think
craziest table rolls.
I think this session is the one that is the most timeline affecting. Yeah, this is the most
Andy?
oh no, sorry, timeline
Affecting.
affecting.
Okay.
This is one of the this is definitely one of the more influential events out of any of the parties have dealt with thus far.
Hey, Nature, can you be completely honest and go against every rule you've ever set up and just tell me, did I single-handedly just change all the other games?
You did not change all of the other games, no. Though this will have a ripple effect.
Yay,
this is
one
amazing.
character has a
This probably
ripple
will have
effect
a
on
ripple
other
effect.
games.
There's gonna be newsboys in the streets talking about the wild magic storm.
Local
yeah.
snake twink starts
Yeah,
magic
just
storm.
the guys over at Everton with like a telescope looking over like, oh shit, like looking over at the islands.
Well, shit.
Oh shit, that doesn't
love-
look too good.
I'm honestly really I know I shouldn't say this. I'm really happy I triggered this because like this is the first magic storm.
This
Yeah.
has
Let's
some
also
attention to the
keep in
game.
mind.
This is the
Let's
first
keep in mind
major
that we
weather
got
phenomena.
we got sent here, and within like 4 or 5 days. How many days have we been here?
It's
Like
well,
a
it's been
week
10
or two?
days. It's been 10 days.
Yeah,
Within 10 days
it's
of
like a
being
week.
sent here, one of the most wild, craziest storms that has ever existed is hitting the island with
Yeah.
us on it.
All right, we need to start wrapping up. We need to start wrapping up.
Yeah,
it is 10:30. God, yeah. Okay, so for those who are interested
Ryle.
to talk more about this, sorry, I'd love to keep continuing the conversation, but it is 10:30. Yeah. So I'm at if people want to continue talking about this or any other D&D stuff, because I imagine people are going to want to talk about this, there's a link to the Discord in the About section of the Twitch down below if you'd like to join the grotto. There's also a YouTube channel, youtube.com/natureclaws, of which the VODs as well as the highlights go up. A bit of a hiatus on that currently, but nonetheless, if you want to catch the earlier episodes of this to get a bit of a vibe of the characters in the game coming up to now. The next D&D session will be on Wednesday for Legends of Nordaeus Striking Cold Iron. Of which they had just actually revealed some of their own weird magical phenomena.
Wait.
Though.
Where are we on the timeline compared to Striking Cold Iron?
You guys are the earliest in the timeline. You guys are the 11th. Striking Cold Iron, I believe, is on the 24th.
Now, I actually have a question concerning the world now.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they in the world compared to Striking Cold Iron?
Currently, they're on the island of
Not
Medias.
far enough.
Yeah, well, no. They're on the island currently of Mediasa, which is basically on the opposite side of the nation.
Okay.
You guys are on the western frontier. They're on the eastern frontier. Effectively, they're on the islands.
Cool. I'm just gonna say this. Didn't it rain around the same point of their timeline in Striking Cold Iron?
I think approximately, yeah. Weird, ain't it?
Yeah, no.
Weird how these things
what
turn
if
out.
what if this was
that was an aftershock of that. It could be
storm
actually.
just regular rain?
Whoopsie.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Hey, Ryle, I hope you appreciate Snake Femboy fucking over the entire continent.
Oof. But anyways, but yes, I stream D&D on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All different campaigns currently running right now in the realms of Nordaeus. I also stream on the weekends, doing variety gaming streams, where currently we're doing a lot of Genshin, trying to get our plant boys, trying to save up for once Daddy Baiju becomes a thing. we can get him as a character. But nonetheless, I think that's everything. I think that's all of the stuff done.
Join us.
My brain is.
Join us Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific for Striking Cold Iron.
Indeed, yeah, I already said the Wednesdays. So anyway, the schedule's. You know where to find me. You know where to look. There's places in Discord and the Twitch to look. But anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day in whatever time zone they're currently in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week. I hope everyone enjoyed the latest session, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys next time. Let's see who we're gonna rate. Okay, who's on the line at this hour? Who,
By the way,
who are we sending who are we sending a wild magic storm to?
Do we want to send it to a D&D related channel?
Sure, we can.
Red streaming.
Red.
Redalicious.
Oh, sorry, a bit muffled.
Redalicious.
Redalicious. Look that in a minute. Also, let me turn over. Oops, shit. Let me actually turn us over to the outro screen. There we go.
They do a bunch of
What was the username again?
Redalicious.
Redalicious.
They do a lot of VR RP.
And that is that RED?
REDICUL.
Oh, ridiculous! I thought you said redalicious.
It looks like Redalicious to me. I'm sorry. My autism is
ridiculous
affecting my reading
streams.
like I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, they're currently doing GMA Dungeon Crawl. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, we can go raid them. Sure. They seem to be having a fun time in the middle of some weird ruin thing. Some sort of weird, like, Aztec-looking ruin, or Atlantean ruin or something. Let me go ahead. Let me also go ahead and follow, because they're cool and awesome and great. Ridiculous Streams. Alright. Let's go ahead and show Ridiculous Streams all the love and support they deserve, because they are wonderful people. Yes, and also as a reminder for everyone to, if you are able and willing to support the content creators that you do enjoy, because honestly, even I realize this is talking in YouTube terms, it's still, even just a single dollar can mean like hundreds of thousands of views, for people. So like,
Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. Please do not mention the algorithm.
I hate
also,
shilling.
please support
Please
support independent artists. I would plug my stuff, but I'm not.
Go support your local independent artists because they deserve it. Honestly, yeah. Because independent artists are fucking beautiful and they deserve all the smooches.
We need art of Paimon wearing the leaf cape.
Oh, I would fucking love that. Just Paimon with the leaf cape, just consoling Vetzel as a wild magic storm is blowing in the distance. That'd be great. Oh shit, what's our raid message gonna be? Just wild magic? Or wild magic storm?
Wild magic storm.
We also need Paimon from Genshin Impact.
Wild magic storm. We could do that for another time. Either way, we got 10 seconds. Alright, go show Ridiculous Streams, love and support. Have a good night, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed. See you guys later.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.